Alright guys, welcome back to the Wemaxit YouTube channel. I'm your host JD. If you're new, please do consider liking, sharing, and definitely subscribing to the platform. And if you're a member of the platform, massive respect to all of you lovely lots that continues to pay the channels all the attention I should say. As you saw by the title, we're going to be doing one of the intercontinental games first here, and then the next one over on the other side from the Concacaf region. So we have Jamaica later playing New Caledonia, and then we have Suriname playing Bolivia. What we're going to do, we're going to set up the stage, look at both teams' rosters, then kind of twine it down into making a prediction. Then before the game starts, we will have enough links to try and put in our Discord or give you directly to click so you could get the game to watch. All right, yes. So let me know if you guys are getting the info, if it's logging in. Let me know if it's logging into you guys and you're getting the info. All right, because it's showing me that maybe you guys are not on. All right, so we saw that we have David in the house. He said I should show the game. We have Omar Fowling in the building. Big up yourself, big up yourself. He said I should show the game. So let me see what is going wrong with the game showing. Let me see. Guys, if you're in a house, let me know. Let me know if everything is running smooth and you're getting it on the right signal, because sometimes we can have some little trouble here and here. Let me check to make sure that I'm live. All right, we are live. All right, we are live. It's just not showing there for some reasons, but we will get that sorted out, so don't worry yourself as well, people. All right, yes. So let me flip over so we can continue our convo. We have Piri in the house. Hey JD, we're waiting for the win from Jamaica, and I hope you guys can do it. That's a later on Jamaica side, but no, we're doing Suriname. All right, and I am waiting for the win from Suriname, and then later now I will wait for the win for Jamaica. I think the win for Jamaica might be easier or more expected than the Bolivia Suriname win. But one thing I can say, the overall path would be more difficult for Jamaica, because I think that Congo is the best team out of all the teams. You understand me? But this first path with Bolivia, I think Bolivia might come in as the slight favorites. Don't think they are better players than Suriname. I think that Suriname has the better player, but because they're closer to their element over here, it might favor them slightly. But I still believe that Suriname could win it. And my statement from the first draw, which we're going to go through, I thought that anyone wins in this tie, they are going to go to the World Cup. Because anyone wins, I think that they are the favorites in the next final round. That's just my take, and I have always made some predictions. So let me know if you guys agree with me right there. But as you come in, please do it, like, button, share, and subscribe. All right, we have C Juicy Fly. How you doing, man? Said Suriname. Yes. Let me know where you're watching from. If you are in, let me go through the info to give it to you guys. All right, so as you know, it's the 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification interconfederational playoffs. All right, due to the fact that these teams came second in the group formats around the world, and obviously they have to connect two confeds to each other. So they went on to put South America with the North America Concacaf region to make that number, and it looks like it's going to be a good one. Bolivia is a very physical, high energy team, so that in itself always helps. All right. Beck, how you doing, man? Thanks for being here. Massive respect, massive respect. All right, so let we try and get through to the game itself. Let we concentrate on this one. All right, so the Suriname. Where is the Suriname? Suriname, Bolivia. All right. So let me get it up right here for you. so we can talk on it and then go through the lineups as well. All right, Jamaica shouldn't be scared of Newcastle. No, that's what I said. Period. I think that Jamaica should be the favorites against New Caledonia, but it's not going to be a walkover. That's one thing I do know. All right, yes, but they should be the favorites, and we will be watching that period. But I would like to respectfully focus on Suriname because that's the game that I came to watch. To be honest, all right. When it's Jamaica's time, I will do that video. Okay. Uh, Let me try and get the Suriname one. All right. So Suriname. Wonderful. All right. So Suriname. This one is okay. They are saying that the lineup is out, which I don't think it should have been out already, but if that's what they say. Oh, Essen. Oh, this is big, guys. Vassen, they said Vassen has a injury. Let me know for people watching how much of a issue Vassen injury will be. I think that would be big, people. Wanahan is good, don't get me wrong. Wanahan is good, but I think that is a big, big miss. That is a big, big miss. All right, big, big miss. All right, let me confirm to make sure this is the lineup, so I could go through the lineup and then I can let you know what's up. All right. Yes. 1 second, people. 1 second. Let me try. All right, so let me go on the FIFA site just to make sure it is the lineup. All right, so FIFA. All right, so we can make sure the lineup is correct. All right, so FIFA. 1 second, guys. I'm just trying to make sure we could get the actual lineup. All right, god damn. Suriname really looking going with the Surinamese team. Damn. All right, so where is the, all right, so Suriname 11. All right, so let me see if they have the lineup. All right, lineup. All right, where is the lineup? Nope. Okay, so I'm going to wait a little on the lineup, all right, because here it's stating that the lineup might not be out as yet on the FIFA site, and I want to think that FIFA would have put it out earlier. But give me a second, let me share these things around so we can build up the building. Yes, so leave your thoughts in the comment section. Yes, and sometimes the lineup is out on Instagram, so I will go there and check just to ensure that that's the case. But I think if they said Vasin is out, that means he's out, and I think that will be a big miss. All right, the backline on SofaScore is as what you always knew. Redsiana Apps, Penas, Shaquille Penas, Abena, and Van Helleren at the back. Bogarde, this would have been surprised that he comes straight into the team. He would have been one of the new acquisitions for Suriname. Jubitana, one of the sensations, and Kenneth Paul comes straight in the midfield. I think that make that midfield for Suriname looks astronomically stronger, because I think this is one of Suriname's weaknesses for a long time. The midfield retention and also the physicality in midfield. And I think Bogarde and Pal would be good, and Jubitana is also very strong. So that in itself gives them a very physical midfield that can go through the runs. All right. And up front, according to this, they have Piro. Piro comes in, which is amazing. Good to see. The big dog in the team instant. All right, good to see. What the hell I did right here? 1 second, people. All right. All right. Oh. Wow. Okay, nice. It doesn't look good. Doesn't look bad. That's all. I like it. All right. All right. That's good. All right, so I've shared it now. Okay, and then now for Bolivia, Vizcarra in goal, according to SofaScore. This is all right. Akin as the right-sided center back, Medina as the right back, Torres and Fernandez to finish off their back line. They have two deeper line, which is Matias and Villamil as the two deeper line. Then you have Nava, Vaca, Miguelito with Monteiro as their final team. If you're going to look at some of the monetary values, because it's something you can look at like market value, their market value coming in is 11 million, 11.7 million, the starting lineup that is. And Suriname starting lineup is 24.2, so over two times the valuation of the Bolivia squad. So that means I even went a good distance to give them the advantage, even though the quality and the value of the next team is higher. All right, yes. All right, so we have Ellis in the house. Thanks for being here. Is Edie playing too? No, Edie doesn't need to play. Edie's already at the World Cup. Edie was a direct qualifier to the World Cup. Jamaica and Suriname never made it directly to the World Cup, so they're trying to find a next way to get it to the World Cup. We have Nitro in the house. Big up yourself, Nitro. Thanks for being here. All right. I'm just trying to confirm it. Let me go on Instagram just to confirm. In the same time, guys, remember to hit the like button, because when you hit the like button, the visibility goes up. More people gets the stream. All right. Yes. So that's what you could do for it. I'm trying to confirm the lineup so we could continue, because I think the goalkeeping department will be a because Vassen helped so much with the starting of their play. I think he transformed Suriname plays. All right. Good, good. 2 minutes. Wonderful, lovely, lovely. All right, so we get this one, and they're saying that Vassen is starting. So it's a good thing we never took this one as the official one, All right. Okay, it's not the official. So let me update it to see if they have. All right, let me refresh to see if they have the possible lineup. All right, no, they're still on possible lineup. But here is the lineup, guys, for Suriname. Vassen comes in goal, which I think makes a significant difference. Denzwell. No, you can't say that the Jamaican hero. It can't be on Jamaica. Jamaica and Suriname has different path, and I want to say that if Suriname can pass Bolivia, they have their two games together. I want to say their two games would be easier than Jamaica's path. I think Jamaica is a favorite tonight against Caledonia, but on the next side, for Congo, they wouldn't be a favorites over Congo. I think both of these teams, Suriname can match them for player for player. It's just maybe the cohesion. That's the only thing that would have cost Suriname in certain areas. You understand me? Yes. If Suriname can sync the system and show what we saw, even something close to what they play at Paramaribo, I think that they win these games with relative ease, because they are good players, and to be honest, they are better players than both teams. We have to just say it as it is. It's just how much they are going to gel. That is the real truth. So I think the conversation with Suriname and Jamaica doesn't need to be anymore. What I would say for your football year, I think Suriname have improved so far. You could say that Suriname is a better footballing team than Jamaica. And I would have agreed with that. I agreed with that 2, 3 months ago. That's what I would agree with. But the difficulty, I'm not going to jump and just say that it's an embarrassment if Suriname makes it to the World Cup and Jamaica no. I have to put it in context and know that Congo is the highest seeded team here. And they don't expect Jamaica to beat them. So it's expected for Suriname to make it to the World Cup and Jamaica not. Yes, I because Suriname part. We have to be honest. Suriname has Iraq and Bolivia. Bolivia, I think Bolivia will be the toughest challenge. I think both of them, Iraq is going to be physical, but I think both of them are more talented than Iraq. I think so. And I think that Suriname might be the most talented team out of all three of the teams in this category. I can't say Jamaica is more talented than Congo. You understand me? So, and Congo is the favorites. So that's why I am not picking up for Jamaica, people. You know that I don't do that. I don't pick up for Jamaica. You understand me? So you know that. I'm just being honest. And I want to say that Suriname's part is slightly easier. No game is easy, but Suriname part is easier. Bolivia beat Jamaica easily. Yeah, it would be a closer game. Yes. JD, did you see the no, because it was behind closed doors, so I never got a chance to see it. I saw some people showing some clips here and there, but based on what I had done some research, I heard people saying that it's just a go through the motion and people trying to adapt and acclimatize to the region. So I don't know how much I'm going to take to that video, more than they're trying to get acclimatized to the region. And that is very important. They played a game the night before the actual match, which is ridiculous, you know. That is a different level of tactics, you know, man. I don't know if that is a benefit or a curse. Let me know in your thoughts, guys, what you think of that. Is that a benefit or a curse for them to play a game before the night before? All right, so Stefan Denzwell comes in. That is lovely. So that means the composure between Vassen and Denzwell will change everything. All these people who think Bolivia will be easy, no, nobody said. Listen to me good. I never said Bolivia will be easy for Suriname. It was a comparison between Jamaica's path and Suriname's path. And I said it would be easier. It would be easier for Suriname to beat Bolivia than Jamaica to beat Congo. And it would be easier for Suriname to beat Bolivia and also Iraq than Jamaica to beat Congo. That's what I said. And I think most of the world would have agreed with that, because Congo was the team that everybody trying to avoid. So please don't miss what I'm saying, and that's why you guys always fight me when I talk on Suriname, because maybe you missed what I actually said. You know, all right. So Denzwell and Bogarde comes in. Kirk, I love that Kirk is there, because I think that he's in brilliant form with Antwerp. He pretty much kept Antwerp up in the table, because Antwerp is struggling in the Belgian league, and he's there really putting in some solid performances. Yes, you have some games that he really dropped off, but majority of his games are good, better games. Buetos starts as well. Piro comes in. Cherry, Abena, Anderson, Pinas, and Van Helleren. Solid starting lineup. Solid starting lineup for me. What I am seeing here, I don't see any, unless Abena will be playing. No, unless Pinas will be naturally playing left back, or they're going to use a 3. And to me, it looks like they're going to use a 3 at the back, in my opinion. It looks like they're going to use a 3 at the back. Garth, massive respect. You can't read into the game. Okay. All right. So we're seeing the comments them flying in. Massive respect. You can't read into a damn friendly. Just a practice game. No, that's why I said I never read into it too much. You can't use Bermuda game as a measuring tool. No, we never did. Garth, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. I think Jamaica will beat Congo, because I don't think African teams win outside of Africa. So because they don't win outside of Africa means that Jamaica will beat them. I think you have to watch Jamaica play football first to see how much better Jamaica is over Congo, which I think is none at all. They are not better than Congo. Congo is better than them. And then now you do the calculation to say how much they are going to down tools because they're playing outside of Africa. And unless you're going to tell me that they're going to down tools 90%, and that wouldn't be true, because more African teams reach further in World Cups. You have to give them credit because they went outside of their countries and win games. So that wouldn't necessarily be true. I think the Concacaf region is not close to the African region. I think African region, aside from our top two teams, the African region is pretty much superior. They're superior towards our region. So if we win against them, it's an upset. It's an upset. Yeah, it's a big upset if we win against any one of their top teams. You have to be honest to yourself. Um, Martin Baker, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. Gmails, big up yourself as well. Thanks for being here. All right. Yes. So I went through the lineup. Suriname lineup looks uniform, something that they have done over and over. So that means the camaraderie might slightly be there as well. All right. Another scratch off. I never said that it's going to be an easy game for Suriname. I never said so. I never said so. I just said that the path for Suriname to make the World Cup might be slightly easier than Jamaica, because Jamaica would have to beat Congo, and I think that that is a steeper hill to climb. But obviously, you have to play the game, so you never may know. Big up yourself, big up yourself. You never may know what will truly happen. You understand me? So we have to watch the game, all right? Because even though we think that one is the favorites, we have to watch the game, all right? And we would want Jamaica to make it to the World Cup, but we're not going to tell a lie to say that Jamaica is just great, because if Jamaica was so great, they wouldn't have been in this position, because they had a 10 times easier group than Suriname, because Suriname had Panama, Guatemala in their group, and El Salvador as well in their group. Two of those teams beat Jamaica before they faced Suriname. And Suriname draw twice with one and beat one and lost one. So you see what I'm saying, people? So and then beat El Salvador. So what I'm trying to show you, we have to always put facts in it and then base things off the facts. All right. Another scratch off said, JD, I only read it in the comments. I didn't even know if you said, okay, yes. I'm just trying to make sure we don't go off with that story said I said Suriname is going to make light work. I just said Suriname is good, and if they get it right, like the camaraderie and the team cohesion, I think that they have better talent than everybody else in this half of the thingy. All right, Sebastian, thanks for being here. Suriname group way harder than ours, and that is a fact. So Martin, yes, yes, yes. The group that Suriname came out of was way harder, but the group that Suriname end up in now to make it to the World Cup is way easier. At least one game is easier, in my opinion. But let's see if they can pass Bolivia. Because if they pass Bolivia, I'm already starting to celebrate that they are going straight to the World Cup, blood. Because I think they are beating Iraq. They are beating Iraq, regardless of what people think, and I'm here for it. All right. Okay. Long time. Okay. Okay. I think Jamaica is in a better position than Suriname. Okay. Okay. David. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm just not letting you set up yourself, All right. So unless you think that Jamaica is gonna beat Bolivia, because um I think that any one of the Bolivia or Suriname win, but maybe you never listened to me when I said that 4 months ago. I think that any one of them win, I think that they're going to be the favorites against Iraq. That's what I actually thought. So that's where I based all of my things on. All right, yes. What about 80 group? It wasn't an easy one. I think we should give, no, but period. Who in the world don't give credit to the Asians? The Asians are not here, period. So I can't, this is a lower category than where the Asians are. So how can I give Adi credit when Adi is already there? Adi get the highest praise from me. Period. Look like you missed my videos. 80 win out of an impossible group in an impossible position, because he had Honduras, he had Costa Rica was already in an advanced position, and they came back and create the impossible. So of course, just come on a period, or you just want to hear me say 80 out of my mouth. People them said I'm an Asian in the blood. So what you expect? Segode said I hope Jamaica qualify. Yeah, big up Segode. Hope you're set already, because South Africa already there. Just relaxing themselves, Yes. All right, so I think we should have the lineup now. So let me confirm the lineup. Let me confirm the lineup, people. All right, so the lineup is out now. It's a back three, I think. I think that's a Anderson, Pinas, Abena. Okay, no, no, it could be a back four, because Pinas could be over the left back position, so it could be a back four. But because I know that Anderson is a wing back, Van Ellerin could play the wing back role as well. I think it more likely be a back three, in my opinion. More than likely be the back three. But that's just my take. I would like to hear from you guys and what you think it would be. All right. Yes, I think 80. If Suriname had just continued and just qualified normal, Suriname would have been above 80 based on their achievement. I think Suriname would have gotten the biggest achievement, and they were just there, just never missed up in that game, and it would have just been theirs. But it is what it is. They are still here, and where Suriname is coming from is so far. Because remember when Suriname was just an idea, and we out here telling people that Suriname is going to be great. They just have to have the attitude towards getting the right players in and want to win. And I went around the team, saw enough to know that they want to win. They appreciate and respect the people that's coming to play for them. And that's why when I went to the Martinique game, I said to you guys, these guys are going to, I just have a feeling that they're going to make the World Cup or go very good towards the World Cup, because the camaraderie that I'm seeing and all the people gravitated around them, they made the players them coming in believe that this is the right choice. It just gave me a different feeling. Remember, Suriname never beaten Martinique at the time, but I just had a good feeling to say, no, no, this is going to translate. Because now I'm seeing other players, good players, talking like, oh, it's not the common play for Suriname. No, I'm saying, damn, that is very good. And that was what I was trying to sell towards Jamaica. Um, David, today's team, like Suriname's team, I actually think that Suriname is a better team than Jamaica. That's what, it's not today game led me to believe that from the group. To be honest, from the Gold Cup I had said that, and it carried through the World Cup qualifiers. Yes, Suriname just has to get mentally prepared. They have so much talent to be top tier. I just believe that if they get over the Bolivia one, after that, it's going to be a reality that they are in the driving seat and they need to go out and do it. But they have to get over Bolivia. Bolivia is a tough team. They're in their region. Me not fight Suriname, but we are go through. But it's two different groups. So Jamaica can go through and Suriname can go through. They are not gonna fight. They are not gonna play each other. I'm just telling you based on what I saw. I thought that Suriname was a better football team than Jamaica, and they have performed better than Jamaica for the last 7 months. You understand me? In all of the competitions. And those are something you can't refute, G Mills, because those are just the facts. You understand me? Brazil France match is fire. All right, all right. Yes, so let me go through the lineup now. The lineups are well, G Mills, you can say what you want. This is not a fantasy. You realize I'm just calm here, saying what I'm saying, and I have all the facts to back it. I'm not gonna argue with your blood. All right. Bolivia will ease past Suriname. Well, that should be the case because I think Bolivia is a slight favorite. 1 second, let me get you the odds. Let me get you the odds. The odds. Where is the odds? Okay. The odds is slightly in. It's not big. It's nowhere as big as what I thought. The odds is literally um point 0.80 in favor of Bolivia. So, Renee, I am not 100% sure. Yeah. I got Suriname 80% chance and Jamaica 40%. I would look at it that way as well. Because Jamaica should win the game later. They should just turn up and win the game later. But we know in Jamaica it might not be that way as well, because we saw easier team than Caledonia, Bermuda, and those teams caused them as much trouble. So we don't know, but let's see. And they have a new coach. They have a new coach. They have a new philosophy going through as well with player selection. So I have to just see more. We can have that conversation on it. But it's rough now. It's rough. It's rough. But I'm gonna watch. I'm going to watch to see. All right. So the lineup for Suriname would be Vassan, Abena, Penas, Anderson, Van Helleren, Bogarde, Burios, and Denzwell when you have Kirk, Cherry, and Piro. So Piro added to the team, Bogarde added to the team, and Denzwell comes straight back into the team. So those are the ones that's in the team, and they are the difference maker. And I want to say those are three very, very good players, experienced players to change anything. And Kier comes back in as well. He adds a lot of experience. All right. Charlie Baker is on the bench. And on the bench, you have some good players. Margaret is on the bench. Grot is on the bench. Emmanuel Farai is on the bench. Becca is on the bench. Yeah, this looks nice. Hope they can get it together. And then no for Bolivia. No for Bolivia. Let me check the right market value. No, we have it. All right, market value up for Bolivia 12.4 to 23.6 for Suriname. So Suriname is still double the market value of Bolivia. Vizcara in goal, Akin as right centre back, Morales as left centre back, Fernandez as left back, and Medina as right back. In the three in midfield, you have Vaca, Quaylar, and Matias as the three midfielders, and up front you have Miguelito, Montero, and Villamil, which is this similar. I think they only make one change from the predicted lineup. Yeah. With Panama, Guatemala, and El Salvador, remember, with the squad we pick. Yes, 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 yes. All right. So, Foxy attack, not Foxy attack, not well, Gmails, you're just trying to fight with people. And Ramsey, big of yourself. Thanks for being here. Massive respect. We never had a baller fit and in form for last 3 months. Well, but we still don't have an ex baller. We fit and in form for the last 3 months as well. So nothing really changes. The guys them that are in form is the guys them for Jamaica that just came in. So unless you're gonna force to start them, like how you see Puro start for Suriname. So would you be okay for Jamaica to just start the new guys then that comes in? And then bench Leon Bailey, because Leon Bailey they in a no form at all. No form whatsoever. Leon Bailey. No, Chippy is in no form. Unless you're not watching football. Chippy is very average at Aston Villa. Very average. All right? Yes. So, yeah, I don't know. Unless you're going to pick the younger guys in, because they are the ones them that just came in on the list. They are the informed players in the entire team. In the entire team. So unless you're going to tell me that all of them will be playing. All right? JD Suriname starts the two new guys. Yes, yes, yes. But remember, Piro is a striker. Is either Grot, put in, or him. And I want to say that he comes in instant. All right? All right, so that's a problem now, Gmails, because you're not looking at football. You're looking at fantasy and friends, because you're saying that Chippy can't sit anywhere. Liam Bailey ain't better than none of the other wingers them that Jamaica brought in. Not because they are not playing for Aston Villa. If you had watched the players them played, you would realize that Liam Bailey ain't better than them at all. That kid, believe me, you saw him, he went down to the lower ranks, Petersburg, come straight up and bring him teams straight to the Premier League. Believe me, don't disrespect that guy, yeah? Don't disrespect Ephraim. He's not a normal footballer, yeah? All right, don't. And that's the problem with Gmails. You see the difference? Look at how people embrace Suriname players them coming in. You're so fast. You want to force Leon Bailey on the field. It doesn't matter what happened. He has to be on the field. That's the difference. You understand me? Nobody in. Well, that means they don't want to go anywhere, David. Because you see, the problem is nobody want the players them to start. Suriname put the players them on the field. You know why? Because they sent for them. And that is the problem with Jamaica's culture. It's always too much into to emotions, not facts. It's always based off emotions. Can Canada going depressed? They get Italy. All right, let me give it some updates, people, because people talking about the scores them. So let me give you the scores, and it's getting close to the time. Once it's getting like 10 minutes, we will try and get the actual lineups and stuff. Yes, but as you know, we are going to be here strong, and then later we will turn up for the Jamaica game. All right. All right, so Ireland, oh my God, wow. Ireland leading 2 goals to 1. So this is the playoff semi-finals. So Imir Hallgrimson, 8 minutes away, um, um, from actually qualifying to the finals of the playoffs. The coach that left Jamaica. Damn, good Lord. Denmark 4 goals to 0 over Macedonia. So this is over. This is over. North Ireland was solid, but yeah, I think Italy should have actually beaten them. Alright, so now Ireland losing 2-0 to them, even though they are on good form coming in. So people would say that they would have been closer to the favorites. But to be honest, Italy have so much talent for them to be going up against North Ireland and not being as favorites, you know? Yes, Grimmy are doing thing, man. Grimmy doing his thing in a very hard, in a very, very hard confed. And he's out here creating magic, you know? Magic. All right, so congrats to Grimmy. Hopefully it stays for the next. Yeah, and let me continue. Poland 2-1 over Albania. Robert Lewandowski again. Yeah, and you have Zelensky added the next one. Then you have Kosovo leading Slovakia 4 goals to 2. All right, that's okay. All right, Sweden 3-0, 3-0 over Ukraine. That is kind of a surprise result because Sweden wasn't scoring much goals, you know, in the qualifiers, you know. So we were saying that maybe some of them letting down the team, but yes, they found 3 goals today from a player that I don't know the name of the player. You guys look up that name and tell me who scored those goals. Wales leading 1-0. Wales leading 1-0. All right. Who scored those goals for Sweden, people? Because I don't know, you know, I have not seen it. uh, top, Gunner's top striker. Okay, Nigel said Gunner's top striker scored those goals. All right, yes. I know Nigel. I'm looking. I'm just troubling. I'm just giving you trouble. You know. All right, so Malta and Latvia got promoted. All right. Okay, so guys, all over the place, we have these games going. Bless up Africans. How you doing, man? Don't know. Whenever you're ready, let me know if you want to come in. We can string up the Discord and we chop up things. All right. Yes. So people, a funny story here. A funny story here. I thought that the mic wasn't working here because I'm using this mic from day one, you know, and it was just okay. And I never knew that you had a volume tune, and I can just turn it up like that. I never knew, and I was using this mic for the longest time. Um, Marciano, big up yourself, massive respect. Another scratch off, massive respect. Omar Fowl in the building. I never knew that this mic had a volume on it, you know. All right. So let me get this card up and running. African said he wanted to jump in because maybe Africans have some insights to things that I don't have in the blood. All right. So it's always good. Damn, Ireland conceded, people. Oh God. Oh God. All right, discard. Okay, discard. Let me try and get Africans in the building. Ireland, 2-2 people, 2-2. Oh, God. So we have two flash goals scored. Jesus Christ. Wales conceded as well, and Ireland conceded. So it's on the line. It's on the line. Marciano, thanks for being here. Guys, remember as you come in, please do it like button, share, and subscribe. All right. Let me get Africans in the building here. Let me see if I'm hearing Africans. All right. Hello, Africans. Are you hearing me? All right. Africans, are you hearing me? Let me fix 1 second. Let me fix up my thing because maybe my headset, okay, microphone was not the right thing. All right, so this is my microphone and my headset should be the same place. Are you hearing me now, Africans? I think it should be okay now. All right, so let me hang up and call back Africans because it should be okay. Uh, because my microphone, it was the wrong microphone at first. So let me try and call back African. Wow, Wales could have scored like 10. No, it's 1-1. Yes, yes, yes. Africans, are you hearing me? I'm not seeing anything. I am talking. So clearly it's something on African side. All right. So you guys are hearing Africans? Let me know. You guys are hearing Africans? Because that would have meant that I need to change my sound or something. All right, I'm hearing you now, Africans. I'm hearing you. Guys, are you hearing Africans now? No, I'm just making sure this if the sound is coming through. Not hearing him. They say they're not hearing you. All right. All right. You can go ahead now, Africans. I think you should. Yeah, I think they changed up a few things here. So it's just me need to get it sorted out. All right. So let me see. All right. 1 second, people. One
Okay,
second. Just me need to fix that.
no
All
problem.
right. Go ahead,
I will be here.
Africans.
Oh, there I am. There I am. There I am.
So Africans
Yeah.
Canada playing any games or what's going on with
Oh
Canada
yeah,
and
yeah.
America?
Canada's playing Tunisia and Iceland in Toronto, and then Haiti's also playing Tunisia and Iceland in Toronto as well. So that's what Canada has going on this weekend for footy. But they're going Saturday, Tuesday versus leaving the Thursday open up for every the other big games happening today and elsewhere. If that makes sense.
Okay, okay. All right. I'm just trying to turn it up to make sure I'm hearing you. Because no one followed up to tell me that they are hearing you now for some reason, but it's showing that it's coming up on the desktop. So, but the ads, damn man.
There's enough there's enough chaos and drama happening as it stands. So I understand that.
Yes,
Unbelievable.
yes, you're coming through. You're coming through. I heard you well.
Yep.
Yeah. But they never followed up and let me know that it fixed. They told me when it wasn't
Well,
working, but never followed to tell me that it fixed. So
that's
based
all
on what you
right.
saw, Africans, if you're
Mhm.
following the channel so far, I had brought up some of the discussions from here and there because I was saying that I think that maybe Jamaica part it's slightly more difficult overall because I think that today they should win against New Caledonia, but I think that Congo would be the most difficult out of all of the teams them.
I think that's a fair assessment for that side. I mean, we'll get to the Suriname because that's why we're here in a minute. But I think if you look at in terms of the easier pathway, there was one team in this intercontinental interconfederational playoff that was the outlier. right? And that would be New Caledonia. Now, maybe they surprise us and put up a good fight, but Bolivia versus Suriname, you could understand if you'd want to say it's a fair matchup. You could say that Iraq versus one of those two is a fair matchup. You could say that Congo versus Jamaica could be a nice fair matchup. But New Caledonia, all credit to them for making it here. They are the outlier. And so that pathway is a little bit easier to go through, so to speak. It's easier to reach the finale, I'll say that way. If you're looking at
Mm-hmm.
the CONCACAF teams, Jamaica definitely has an easier path versus, say, a Suriname team who's going to be playing a Bolivia side who play at
Yes,
elevation.
yes.
So
Because
that's going to be the
that's
thing
what
that
I
we
was
need to
saying.
watch.
That's
Yeah.
why I said in totality, Jamaica has the harder part to reach the World Cup. But I think in this round, I would say that Jamaica have the easier one. But I think that the best team out of every team would have been Congo. Because I think that if Congo comes over here, Congo beat Bolivia and also beat
Mhm.
Iraq as well. And I think they are going to be favorites over both of them. Whilst now Suriname and Suriname is not a favorite over Bolivia, even though they have a two-time valuation above them. You understand me?
Mhm.
So you can know that
Yeah.
the players' values are slightly double time higher. That doesn't play football, but but it still show the capability of the players then, but they still don't put them above them. You understand me? So that's what I was trying to
No.
explain. But I think we got to it. It's just people in the chat, like not people, but I think Gmails. I was just trying to explain something to him.
Y-
But
I
you know
think going
Gmails.
into this, yeah, I think going into this, whoever came out of Africa as the fourth, as the playoff team was going to be looked at one of the better teams, right? Whether even if you look at the last four teams for Africa, it was Gabon. Gabon would have been probably the weakest shout, but you could have said, okay, they still have Obamia, they have Bouanga, there's some names, they're at least attack heavy. But Cameroon would have been a shout to beat this side of the bracket. So would Nigeria would have been. I think whoever made it out of Africa, though there were different stories, I thought they would have been one of the better favorited sides. Now again, you have to play on the pitch and win, but they would have been the favorites coming into this. But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, you come down to play. It's about matchups, who can exploit what, and kind of pushing to see what can come through. But I mean, this I've been high on this DR Congo side for years, but they've just again I jokingly call them the Spurs of Africa because whenever they get a big moment, it seems that they are never up to it. But maybe this is the time it finally switches. We'll have to wait and see. But hey, the playoff setup, even if you factor in Europe right now, plus this one, it's some nice football and some nice high stakes coming through.
All right, all right. Well, I agree. I agree. I think this is the best. You call them the Spurs of the region. I don't see it the same way, but I can understand where you're coming from. Um,
Mhm.
but this is the perfect opportunity for them to not be a Spur team, you know? Um,
Agreed.
because this is the easiest path they could have gotten. Any other confed, I think that they would have gotten much harder if they got like any other confed. I think they would have had more problems. Like if they had
Mhm.
gone with like a rank lower or something, they would have had more problems. So the fact that they only get Jamaica to play, I think that they would be saying that that's the best opportunity. They would have wanted to go somewhere because I don't
Yeah.
think any team truly, like any football team truly fear Jamaica. I don't think so. I was saying it, in the World Cup qualifiers, based on like they just play down the competition. I just believe that no team fear them. So I think that better teams than them will always say, okay, you can surprise us with speed. That is true. But aside from that, we will choose you over anybody else. You know? Because that's the difference. They will choose them because you have at least if you can control the game against Jamaica. And any football team nowadays they want to have the possible chance of controlling the game. You saw Arsenal the other day against Manchester City. It's the fact that they could have controlled the game. Arsenal just lost everything about them. You understand me? Because once you start
Yeah.
control the game, the opponent start to move around, and what they had planned in their head, they can't fulfill it. So I thought that Congo would say that that's the best outcome for them, because I do believe that Congo wouldn't want Bolivia or Suriname. I honestly believe so. I think that they would have chosen Jamaica out of all three of them because what Jamaica does, they fit what Jamaica does. They are big, fast, and strong as well. So they can run down Jamaica and get the ball from them and have a much more 50-50, 60-70 more advantage possession. So they would take that. But Suriname and Bolivia will fight for the ball and want to keep the ball a lot more because their philosophy is to keep the ball and try to create angles and stuff. Jamaica ain't in that foolishness. You understand me? And I heard Andre Blake, and he's telling you that he's not into those foolishness. They are not. They are a big, fast, and strong team. So they are still telling me in 2026 that that is the way they play football. Blood. All right. I,
And
I,
maybe and look, and like we can get to it because I have a question for you in terms of who do you think
yeah.
bottled it more getting here from CONCACAF. But I think when you get to this level, I think there's always going to be a degree, like even when like we watched the Unity Cup, right? When we had, I remember watching videos from all the players, and I was like, okay, who do you want to play if you make the finals, right? And everyone was saying the team, everyone was just going back to the team with the names that they knew more of, right? Names will rate in the situation. But again, once you get to this level, it's your system and who's playing better. And the one thing that I will give for DRC here is that I think they've consistently played a style that can allow them to play not multiple. They're not necessarily Morocco in that sense. But when they have to be dangerous, they can play dangerous, right? We saw that at AFCON. And in the game, they ultimately lose against Algeria. They were
Hmm.
saying, let's just get this goal
But
and
Algeria
attack. And
wasn't
they
bad.
have
Africans don't make it seem like
oh,
Algeria was bad.
yeah, I'm not disputing that, and I think they were good. But I'm just trying to show the style, right? In terms of that, where they could have played a game where they were on the ball for the majority of the game, but just couldn't get the goal, right? But that was just more so misses than say with Algeria defending. Then you look at their games against Senegal and even the last World Cup qualifier against Morocco, they can buzz and they can buzz around a team and be dangerous for 70 minutes, but they need to get that goal or those multiple goals.
Yes,
They
but
got one against
Africans,
Morocco, didn't
the
help.
problem
They
is
got
what you're
two.
not
Yeah.
factoring is the levels between. Because I think I think sometimes maybe you give terrible teams in the Concacaf region a lot more credit.
Well,
Concacaf region is poor in Africans. It is bad, you know. Our region
yes,
is
we're
bad, you know.
just over oceanic. I know. We're
Yeah,
doing great.
our
But
region
then
is bad. Because look at it,
so the
how much
question,
players
yeah.
Suriname add to this team,
Mhm.
and they still put Bolivia above them.
Well, that's where they were ranked. And but even with how bad they were, here's my question for you, right? These two teams are in the playoff, right? Suriname and Jamaica are both in the playoff. Who do you? And I heard you at the beginning, but I'm gonna ask you this: who do you think blew their opportunity more? Was it Suriname or was it Jamaica? Because
I would say that obviously Suriname was 10 times harder than Jamaica's group because Jamaica's group was
Mhm.
piss poor.
Okay.
So, and people would say that Jamaica would be the one that blow their opportunity. But I wouldn't say that. I never have any expectations of Jamaica. I thought that
Mhm.
Curacao was always a better team than Jamaica team. I
Mhm.
was saying it, and I said I don't think Jamaica winning this game because these players can pass the football, and Jamaica's advantage going into the last game is done because now they have to win. They never had any advantage going in. I thought that
Mhm.
Suriname really gave up everything because remember Suriname going up, Suriname dominated Guatemala in the first game, you know. Remember that, you know,
Mhm.
and look
Yep.
completely different. And it looked like they had some backroom fight. That's why Vasson and those guys never played, and I heard them. So it looked like it was a bust up that took place. So I would say
Mhm.
that Suriname was the one that threw away their ball, even though their group was harder. I would say Suriname was the one that threw away their situation because they just needed to deliver on the day. They weren't below on points. They never had no problems. They just needed to win their game and better the goal scoring, and that's it. Jamaica had to win. Jamaica had to win.
Yeah, and, like, I kind of lean towards that as well because I think if you look at the match, no one could have faulted if you looked at the matchup. If you said Curacao versus Jamaica, I think that's a fair. You could say it could go either way if you're being the
Yes,
most
that was
optimistic,
always a
right? That was
uptick
always
in
the
the year
case, right?
where it would have gone. But remember,
Yeah.
the play style was essential. Curacao was a technical team, so they are always in control. Jamaica can never be a big team with the philosophy that they have. So what Blake says about they're just a speed team, speed mean you lack control. Africans. I know you know that Africans.
Mhm.
Every
Yeah.
team in our region, Canada, once they started to get control, they start to dominate games. Mexico, they use control to dominate games. That's what Suriname, Curacao, them bringing to the team. That's why they're rising so faster than Jamaica. Because Jamaica, Trinidad, and those teams, they want to use only speed. Speed doesn't control any game. It cannot because it doesn't offer any technical ability, and it doesn't offer any thinking in it. So the opponent doesn't have to think. They just need to zone you. And you're going to just run into a corner and then kick the ball wild. So you have to bring something else to the table for me to take them serious. So I hope Jamaica go through it, but I just believe that you have to evolve the football a little bit more. So that's why I want to see what they're going to do against Caledonia later, so I can properly
Yeah.
understand what is the intention going forward. Because what Blake said to me, it seems that Jamaica is not going to change their style. It's going to be, oh, we're going to run left everybody, and then once a team can put two football against us and pass it through their lines, Jamaica have no chance to win the game, because that is the kryptonite of kick away football. Once you can pass through the press, you're done. You understand?
No, and I think that's fair. I think that's where, if I look at both CONCACAF sides, I think based off their style of play, you could say Suriname came into the region trying to play a certain style, and they've done a better job adapting to the region. But then they have more in their, for lack of better words, they have more in their bag in terms of options of how to play versus that. And the one concern is, if you're just going to play kick and run versus DRC, and that was my point with Democratic Republic. They're fine doing that if that's what you want to do. I
And
mean,
that's
they
what
would much rather
I
get
know you
2
come to the
nil
point,
and then shut the
Africans.
game down.
Because they have physicality as well, but they have technical ability, so it's going to always fall into them to win possession, because
Mhm.
no, they can run you down just as whatever you want. They can
Mhm.
do that, but they can do more. So you just give up your advantage that you
Uh,
have. You understand? That's what I was
I
saying.
ag-
So
I
I want
agree.
to see Jamaica comes with something different. Hold on to the ball
And
and play. And
yeah,
Blake, if Blake can't hold on to the ball, he doesn't play. Simple. If you can't hold on to the ball, you don't play. That's the standard that I want to see the coach goes with. Because he's talking like
and
this is what
yeah.
Jamaica can do, and Jamaica can't do nothing else. And this is what we expect from Jamaica. Brother, you shouldn't play, brother. When I was disappointed in Blake in that interview, blood.
I and this is where I will say, like, to use the DRC versus Algeria game, right? I remember in one of my post games for that, the point I brought up in that game was there is a moment come about the 55th minute till about the 65th minute in that game at AFCON. And DRC are just running laps in, around, through, beside Algeria. And once Algeria gets the possession of the ball, they take the air out of the game. They start passing, saying, "No, no, we're look. We try doing this. Let's not do this. Let's settle down and let's go." Now, I don't know if I'm going to see Jamaica do that in their game against New Caledonia. I don't think that's the team for them. But do they have, again, when we look at a Suriname, I feel like they can pass through, or they can be physical and be Concacaf, or they can be Dutch, right? And I think that helps them in terms of how they want to attack. For Jamaica, when we get to that game later today, the conversation is going to be, yes, you can win this game, but once you get against DRC, if they decide they want to just play direct back and forth, at some point, DRC doesn't care. They'll be like, fine, like, we have 5 more. We can bring them on, and we're just keep on barraging. Do they have the the football composure Jamaica does to understand the type of game that they need to play to win and force that game to be a spot? Or is
The,
that going to be them saying, we're going to try to go that? And that's what we're going to have to wait and see once, if they
Yes, you
make
have to
that
wait and
final
see, because
game.
the players them that they brought in are sensible
Mhm.
players. They are good players that's playing. that those level football. But the problem is every single time. That's why I know it's not the players that are the problem, because every single time these players play outside Jamaica, they seems to be better players. So it's
Mm.
something what they're trying to tell the guys them to do, and they don't like it. You understand? That's the
Mm.
difference, because clearly, if you're a big ball and you hear people telling you foolishness, you know it's foolishness. You know it's not going to work. So sometimes you subconsciously you break down, like you just down tools. You understand me, Africans? You down tools
Yeah.
without knowing that you down tools. Yes, people, we're getting back to the game. Let me give you the lineup. Sorry about that. I'm going to try and get the game now. Let me see if the game is on my app so I can put it in the Discord. What are we looking at, Africans? You have a prediction? You have a prediction for it?
I think I think this will be the most CONCACAF game that we'll see, because I think Bolivia will try to, for lack of better words, to muck this game up. This will be a game in the mud. This will be very physical. There will be shins that are struck. There will be the killing of time. Anytime someone touches someone, I think they're gonna kill the game in that sense. Bolivia's tried to grab and dash this, right? They're trying to get a goal and then move on to the next round and try to just get their way through. If you're Suriname, they have to treat this game almost take the game with the knowledge that they've learned from playing in CONCACAF, but
Mm-hmm.
with the skills that they all grew up with, which is be patient, move it around, take your opportunities, go, score, and then be patient with it again. Continue to build. This is a game that's going to test their patience. I think ultimately Suriname wins it. I'm going to go 1-0. I think it's a 1-0 win for Suriname here, but
I
I think
start to
this
have
is
the
going to be a
same
game
similar
that.
feeling as to you, because I
Mhm,
just believe that when I'm looking player for player, I think that the play, and this is why, just like what we just said about Jamaica, the players them E from them that came in, E from them can play good football. They've played good
mhm,
football. Played for Coventry. Coventry is one of the best football playing team in the championship.
yeah.
They play good football. You saw him play for Petersburg, play good football. So it's instruction. But the good thing about Suriname, their instruction helps them because the people that is instructing them have the same thinking as the players them development. So that's what he touched on just a while ago, Africans, and you're relying on that. And I think that's what I finally figured out, that that is what we cling on to. That's why we always kind of give Suriname a better chance to get results out of games because they're in
Mhm.
more control. So that's people. That's because remember we're here trying to work out things in our head. We expect Jamaica to come across Caledonia. I don't think that's going to be the threat. So Suriname part is very much harder. This today is the game, I think, and I think if they win this, they can already start packing to go to the World Cup because I think they're going to slap up Iraq. I think any one of them beat
Ah,
yeah, Africans. I know you're holding it back and saying, "No, Iraq are gonna fight." No, Iraq getting beaten from
listen,
any one of them team and blood.
listen. That Iraq side, listen.
They are
They're
they are big
I
and
like it.
wild. A red card happening in that game. Worse because they are not going to
I
hold us. I want
I have
Suriname
them. I
meet
have them
Iraq
going
because I'm
through on this
sure a
round.
red card happening in that game.
I have Iraq coming out of this bracket. To be
You're
very
still
honest,
betting on Iraq.
I have Iraq going out of this bracket. Yeah.
I think if Bolivia advance, Bolivia beating Iraq, because I think the
Oh,
tactic people figure out Iraq play how they play. The tactics, killing the game. I wouldn't like to watch Bolivia versus Iraq because the way they both of them play is very hard to deal with. And both of them have the similar tactics. So it's going to be a stop start game. And that's why I want Suriname to go through because Suriname is a fluid playing team. So it stalls these two teams, especially if they get the goal
yeah,
first on them. That would help the game visibility, because I can't manage these dodgy ass games. And as what you said, the antics of football, it works for them. Don't get me
yeah,
wrong, because they're in South America and they came out of that. All right, so it works for them.
yeah. I think one
Piro,
nil is
you
where
go
it
ahead, go
goes,
ahead,
and
Africans, and
then
then I can
yeah, like I
run
think it
through the
goes
lineups.
1-0. But like again, this is going to be a game that's going to test it's going to test the fortitude of Suriname, because believe me, Bolivia will try it, test it, poke it
Yeah,
again, check to see if
yes,
you were
and
irritated again. And when you're down, this is the type of game where it's gonna be like they're down, and then they'll kind of kick grass in your face, and then when they've done that, they'll spit in your direction, but not
yeah,
at you.
but
Like I'm not gonna
Africans,
say they'll be that dirty,
Africans,
but fortitude. That's what this game's gonna be for them.
Africans. That's why I said you said something beautiful. You said the Concacaf region will help them to get through these paths because El Salvador game. You remember that game? The tactics that
Mm,
El Salvador pulls off, blood, that
yeah,
was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. All right, Iraq at
crazy.
war, so they won't roll over. No, no, nobody ever said Iraq rolling over Lamar. And people, for this one, I think anybody can win it. I think going in Bolivia is in their region because North America and South America is the same region. Suriname is watching from Kingsley. Big up yourself. Thanks for being here, guys. As you're coming, please do it, like, button, share, and subscribe. And we're gonna do the Jamaica game later, and subscribe to Africans as well. We're gonna do preview over there. All right. What I'm saying is, um, anyone can win this game. I think Bolivia is the favorite, so-called favorites. Like they don't have the better footballers, but they are closer to our region. That's why I think that they gave them the advantage right there. I think Suriname is getting here and they have the quality. They just need to come here and just decide that listen, today the quality will work. Whatever these guys put on, we're gonna play football and we're gonna try and put the ball in the back of the net. That's what Suriname has to come with. Yes, and just don't get caught up into their wild game because Suriname can get caught out sometimes as well. That is true, Africans. Sometimes they can
Mm.
kick caught out. I saw Canada did it to them before. Draw them into a fast paced game. Damn. Oh, come on, man. How much opportunity you want to strike the ball?
Enough, apparently.
Yeah, because I'm watching the Wales game, and they broke away just
Oh,
a
I
while
know.
ago. Yeah. JD Cherry going to make a big difference. Yeah, a lot of people can make difference. I actually think that Suriname will put up a good fight, but I just want them to win this so I can see them against Iraq. Because I think they have a good chance to win the game. I'm going to be here enjoying it. So Africans, you said you think Suriname scrapes it over the edge. I'm going to agree with you. I'm going to go. I think because it's an all-out game, I think both of them will score. So I'm going to go with Suriname scoring 2-1. I know that Bolivia makes it hard for you to score on them, but 2-1 I'm going to go with. But
Indeed,
I just
indeed.
believe
Yeah, but
that
I'm gonna
a
yeah.
card will mess up the game, Africans.
Card? A card?
Yes, a
JD. A
card.
card?
Yes, a card.
Ah,
A card.
hey.
A wild red
S-
card. And
17 cards coming.
no, he's 70 yellow cards because Suriname. But people, in order for Suriname to win this, they have to make sure they don't. As what African said, the mind games. All right. Lamar said Bolivia gonna win by 4 goals today. I don't think Bolivia better than Suriname by 4 goals, Lamar. Even with them tactics, my brother.
But yeah, I think it'll be yeah, I think like let me see, like once this game starts cuz like I got this going on FIFA Plus
So the
here.
game
Well,
about to
also
start.
oh
Yeah, no problem,
yeah.
Olamar. You will see and make sure when it doesn't happen. I don't know where you look at that story from. So make sure when it doesn't happen, you change up whatever you're changing up. All right. JD Becker is playing very well in Germany and he's on form. He's on the bench, and these are the things I'm talking about. You know. All right, so Lamar says a one side it's gonna be one side beatdown. All right, so I think it's a close game, Ellis, but Lamar said a beatdown a go on. I don't know why. Oh, why? I don't think Lamar would have said the same thing if a Jamaica them would play. So I'm surprised. Like all of a sudden, Lamar just leave football sense and just gone a fantasy now. Look like Lamar drink some cocoa juice. Do you really think Suriname? Of course, Suriname can beat Bolivia. Lamar. I've watched Bolivia play football. Bolivia is not no fantastic team, blood. Bolivia use their location to take advantage of people blood. But Bolivia is not no fantastic, super over the top team. No, it's a decent team that uses a location to get a lot of results. And now they're on neutral territory. We factor all of those things in, and we said that it's going to be a closer game. Any one of the teams them can win it. But I don't see no one-sided beat down off neutral side. Bolivia doesn't even perform as highly. Let me give you Bolivia results. Bolivia beat Trinidad 3-0. That's Trinidad, and that's a weaker Trinidad team that they played. All right, they lost to Mexico 1-0. They lost to Mexico 1-0, but it's a weaker Mexican team they lost to. Right. Um, and it's 1-0, and they did play good in that game, so that proved that they can play good. But you saw Suriname pretty much run rings over a stronger Mexican team as well. So I think that you're not giving them credit because maybe they don't come here and beat up everybody. But I think that they're close. Anything can happen in this game. All right. And then they had the 1-1 draw against Panama. Suriname draw with Panama as well. All right. Peru, they lost Peru 2-0. They got battered by Japan. They got battered by Korea. They got battered by Russia. All right. So we're just looking at some results, and we're not seeing anything that you're saying that it's going to just be one-sided. So I'm hoping that you have a good lens and you say it's going to be one side, but I don't believe so. I think it's going to be a good end-to-end game. Bolivia tried to stop the game a lot more with their crafty behavior and go direct a lot more. Yes, and then Suriname have to deal with that. I don't know if they can deal with it. That's why I said I don't know who will win it, but I think that Suriname have the better quality players overall, in my opinion. Bolivia would sink Jamaica faster than a drug boat. Okay. Well, I think that Jamaica can deal with them as well. Yeah. People, the game starts 3 minutes in the game. 3 minutes in the game, Let me get the play-by-play. I don't have it on my system as yet because I have my phone. And the next game, all right, they just switched over. People. Let me get the play-by-play here. One second. Let me get this running. Let me get the play-by-play running, people. All right, make sure to hit the like button, share, and subscribe, guys. We don't have to talk anymore. The time is here. The time is here, people. The time is here. All right, so we have Bolivia. Already started. Whips it in. Suriname clears their lines. All right. Remember the odds says it slightly favor Bolivia to win this one, but it's very, very marginal. All right. Yes. So let me see now. Let me see. Because he said it's one side domination. Iraq has an excellent player who plays Eda well. Okay, thank you very much, Mustafa. All right. So it's still back to Bolivia. Africans, you still here?
Yep, still here.
Ah, good. Yeah, because the game starts. I'm just running through it to keep people up to let them know what's taking place. All right, so we have Bolivia on the ball, Suriname staying organized. Bolivia working it at the back, not really trying to push forward as yet. Resets back to their goalkeeper, Vizcarra, and then they're playing it back to their defenders, which we expect. All right, but we need them to go forward a little bit more. But they're working, which is good. All right, so down the left-hand side, poor control here for Bolivia, but they retain back the second ball because Suriname is dropping deeper and giving them chance to play. All right, where to watch? We are watching it and this could be a free kick in a dangerous position. Oh, hold on, I think they gave this free kick to Bolivia.
Yeah,
Or
they gave
no,
this right now.
no, they gave it to Suriname, but it looked like it was a Bolivia. So they are surprised. All right. So Suriname have not gotten a chance. Suriname will get a chance now. All right, because they won the free kick, so they are going to have their chance to play out. So let's see what they could cause now, because people. So we saw what Bolivia just did. All right. So Suriname, we have Denzel works it to Abena works it to Van Elleren. Wonderful 1-2 here from Suriname, and it got catch a deflection and went outside for a throw-in, but it's Suriname's ball.
Ooh.
One second. We will work with a link. Just give me a second. We'll work with a link very fast, people. All right. Throw in here, poor throw here from Bolivia, intercepted by Suriname. So Suriname is back in their own half on the ball. Reset back to Vassen. Vassen lead control. Good pass here from Vassen. First ball goes back to Bolivia. Bolivia clears it back in the part of Suriname. First ball again goes back to Suriname. All right. A lot of aerial ball here. Suriname winning most of the aerial ball. Won the second ball. Runners going forward. Suriname good turn on the ball. Cherry. Wonderful super turn here from Cherry through the middle. And he works it back to Denzel. Denzel 1-2 here over the left hand side. And they're in behind Bolivia. And it's blocked for a corner. 0-0. It's still 0-0, people. But Suriname played through Bolivia there pretty easily just a while ago. So that is a good start. Africans just posted one. All right, so Africans is saying it's on FIFA Plus. It's on FIFA
FIFA Plus.
Plus.
Yeah.
All right, wonderful, wonderful Africans. I'm gonna try and get it there. If it said it's on FIFA Plus. All right, so Cherry whips in a corner. First ball. Ooh, clearance here, Bolivia. Bolivia is trying to get the recovery. They won the first ball, and the recovery pace for Suriname is way more, and they have recovered it. All right, so good start to the game. Bolivia intention is a little bit clearer than previous games. All right, maybe it's still kind of tentative, but not as before, or maybe that will come throughout the game, Africans.
Yeah. But I think again, Bolivia is going to try to send some, some warning shots to see what they can get away with. But I think what Bolivia doesn't want this to be is for them to sit back and defend fully. I think they do want to run a little bit more here, but we'll see how this breaks off. The first 6 minutes have been very cagey, definitely.
Yeah, a break here coming for Suriname over the top. First ball cleared Bolivia. Bolivia tried to play out of the box. Suriname press in. Kirk fell on the ground. Kirk won the second ball. Or not Kirk, but Paul. Oh God. All right, let me clear my ad blocker. Turn off. Yeah, all right. All right, I'm trying to get it on my computer, Africans.
Okay. Not
Yeah,
a
but
problem. So right now we
it
got
seems
Bolivia
to
building the
because
ball through
I'm
the
way
middle.
behind you. I'm way behind. You look like you're
Yeah,
way.
because you were talking, I was like, I'm about a minute ahead of you right now. But
Yeah,
right now we
yeah,
have
yeah.
Bolivia in the attacking midfield, moving the ball out wide, but terrible pass picked off, but recovered by Bolivia. They're going to try to recycle and start again. It is back to the center back there. Still 0-0,
All
eighth
right, so
minute.
I can
Now we
turn
got
my
Bolivia
phone
on the left
off.
hand.
Yeah. I was way behind, way behind. No, people were 7 minutes in now, 7 minutes, and it's Bolivia on an attack. Wonderful square pass here from Bolivia. Tried to put it inside the box. Intercepted by Suriname. This could be a break for Suriname. Piro, acres of space. He's gonna put it over the top. Wonderful ball over the top. Gurana Kirk. Let's see if he can keep it. No, he can't. That's the ball that Suriname needs. Africans. Those one-on-one.
Yeah.
FIFA Plus doesn't use commentary. Yeah, but we don't listen to commentary, so I don't even know. This is me being delusional, but AD can play well against the Brazil team. You never may know. AD have good balance and that they're trying to bring in from all over the place. Um, Yeah, so I would say that Bolivia started off slightly better than Suriname, but every time Suriname holds the ball, they look like they are better than Bolivia's players based on their ability, like their natural ability to get forward in positions. They look more scary, but Bolivia is on the ball slightly more than Suriname in the start. Africans, would you say
I
that?
would say that's fair. I think that's fair. It looks like Suriname can build out, but they're looking just to they know if they try to build versus this team, they're going to be set up. So they may be looking to go a little bit more direct a little bit earlier to give them those opportunities, just like that long diagonal ball was there. I think that might be where they look to do if they can get some turnovers in the midfield. Looks like they get the foul called on it. But I think that's what they're looking to do here in this game so that Bolivia doesn't get set up. This is a very much a Bolivia pro crowd here. I mean, it's a short commute for them. But definitely, I would agree with you there, JD.
All
And for those of you
right.
who are
So
wondering,
Bolivia,
those
yeah.
the 2 European games which are still going are still tied.
No goal.
Czechia
No
and
goal.
Ireland are 2-2. Wales and Bosnia are 1-1. The rest have gone final. Turkey beat Romania. Denmark over North Macedonia. Italy over Northern Ireland. Poland over Albania. Kosovo over Slovakia. And then Sweden over Ukraine are the UEFA matchups that have gone final. And the other two are still waiting as we're 0-0 in this game. Bolivia versus Suriname.
Our
And
interception
I'd
again.
say
These
it's
are
about even.
interception Suriname needs. Wonderful here. This could be a start. Over the top here. Wonderful ball inside. Girana Kirk gets to the box. Girana Kirk gets to the top of the box. He's going to whip it in. And it's blocked. Good block. But that's a first break. The first proper break from Suriname. Girana Kirk got away just a while ago. And Cherry back on the ball. But Cherry can't find an outlet. Resets it back to Paul. Goes over the top. And it's a poor pass from Suriname. But the breaks from Suriname looks completely. I don't think Bolivia can catch back the players them on the wide side. Urana Kirk looks like he has a good step on whoever marking him. So they need to exploit those areas. Let me know. Where's my brother? My brother. We see Suriname has their advantage there on the field, people. Suriname has their advantage. Warriors, so big up yourself, thanks for being here. Suriname looks like they have the break of them. And it looks like they're getting the belief as well. Good strength in the middle here. Good from Cherry. And that's a free kick. Free kick for Suriname in the middle. But the game is still in the balance, people. Bolivia looks very good, but Suriname just looks like they have more speed than them. And obviously their passes are connecting slightly better. Suriname coming over the left-hand flag and try to push it inside, but it's blocked by Bolivia. But Bolivia got pinned down in their own box. They have to try and clear it out. Let's see. They can't get up. They got it out, and it's a throw-in for Suriname on the halfway line. US group will okay. Us group I don't understand it. Paraguay, New Zealand, Turkey. Okay.
Oh, they're saying Turkey's going to win their group. Well, we'll wait and see on that. But Bolivia gets out of a jam, and then now there's a decent throw for Suriname coming up.
Mm-hmm. All right. Interception referee. That's a foul referee. See what I'm talking about? Oh, Africans. That's a free kick again. they start with their big kicks, you know. They start with their big kicks because they can't start the players them, so they start to kick them down now. So Lamar, they're getting frustrated already with the Surinamese them because they're getting past them with relative ease. But you never wanted to listen. It's not gonna be no easy game. Like they blew out Suriname. No. It's gonna be a tough game. And I am betting on Suriname to get the job done. All right, so we have Budios over the ball. Let's see if he can put a good cross in. See if he can cause some problem. Over the top here in good position. First ball clear back to Cherry. Cherry goes with a click deflection. Oh, very lucky there from Bolivia. Ball puts back in the box. Bolivia could start something off this. Let's see what they do. Bolivia goes long and it never cleared the first man. So very poor there from Bolivia in the pass off on the back. All right, let's see if Bolivia can get in through. Suriname drops back, comfortable in a lower block. So let's see. Coming down the right hand side, Bolivia works it on top of the 18, gets a shot off. The shot is blocked and they got a corner. So let's see. They are dangerous on corners. But so far, I think that Suriname got the better around the goal entries. Just a while ago, Cherry put one in. It deflected off two individuals that could have done better easily, and went straight into the back of the net. But let's see what Bolivia could do off this one. But I could see where the goal coming from. Goal will come from a break of Bolivia dropping the advance and Suriname, and they cleared it. Good header there. Good header there, Bolivia.
Yeah.
Good chance, I would say, because he won the header.
Yeah. Even Vasson trying to get the ball on the goal kick is kind of showing you how Suriname wants
one-on-one inside the box. Girana Kirk. Oh my God.
Yep.
He's still on the ball. What happened here, Africans?
They went direct. That's what we're
They just
saying.
went direct and
Iceland went
Granakir
deep
got the ball in the box. Oh, come on, man.
before
Granakir should
before
have
Bolivia
gotten
gets set
even a
up.
shut off,
Yeah,
man. Come on, man.
still.
All right, interception. And it looks like Suriname will get a yellow card. I think Sherry shouldn't have hold him there.
Yep. So he gets the yellow card.
All right, so wow, this is a weird game. Weird game because I don't know why Cherry did that because he was not in a danger position or anything. You know, it was okay. They are actually having an advantage at
Again,
this point.
like we said earlier, JD, this is a game of mental fortitude, and Bolivia will test them. And the question is, can Suriname take what they've learned in Concacaf and use it for
Mm-hmm.
them? Uh, Bochius
All
actually
right,
gets the yellow,
Bolivia.
not Piro.
Good work here from Bolivia. Put it inside. Vassen deals with it well and start their play. All right. This is where Suriname is dangerous. Try to go long. First ball connected to Piro. All right. Let's see if he can find someone. All right. He works it inside. Oh, the ball was just a little bit short. Intercepted. Wonderful
Yep.
part from Bolivia. They slow the play down again. You know that. Guys, remember to smash the like button, share, and subscribe to the platform. All right. Get us up to what we are in 24,100. Get us up to 24,200. All right. Even though we started this one on 17, so we get almost 20 or 17 as well, or 15 or something like that. All right. So let's see Bolivia on the ball for a little while now. But what Bolivia is doing in Africans, Suriname giving them all sorts of problem, you know. So what Bolivia is doing, they are making sure that once they lose the ball, they kick it out of play. Because the breaks from Suriname is causing them all sorts of problem, people. All right, square pass here from
Yeah.
Bolivia. They whip it inside. Referee says continue to play. Suriname took it away from them 1-2 year from Suriname, and he got taken out. This should be a yellow card as well, but referee don't give a yellow card for that.
He does not.
What? Okay, okay. That's good from Bolivia. That's a good tactic as well to make sure because you don't want the breaks to come on you. So just get it outside. Make sure the balls can be cleared. Omar, anyway, big up yourself. Thanks for being here, big boss. The game at hot, people. 17 minutes in, both teams look very, very solid in their tactics. Suriname playing a much more lower block and then break from the lower block. And Bolivia can't deal with it. And Bolivia's tactics, Suriname sometimes can't deal with it. A flick on over the back here, and it's cleared by Bolivia for throwing deep in Bolivia's half. So Suriname could get a chance to throw it inside their box and see what happened there. So let's see.
And it looks like those other European games are close to be headed towards penalties.
Yeah.
We'll try to keep you guys up to date what's
Inside,
going on,
good
but
ball
nice
here. You're
run.
on a Kirk
Yes,
on the ball inside the
good
box.
control.
um,
They're too patient for their own good.
yeah. Oh, referee, that has to be a yellow card, though. Always that not a yellow card when he did the same thing to Denzel just a while ago, Africans. You see the unfair situation? He pulled the guy back just to like Cherry. And this is, you know what, he's ref. I'm not going to beat the ref because Africans will say, you know, I have to give the ref a few beatings per game, you know?
JD, I've told you for years, I'm waiting for your that's a terrible call referee t-shirts. They'd sell. We'd be rich.
All right, clearance here. Vassen over the top here. First bounce, Piro fighting for it. Pressing back line. He's going to clear it. He's going to clear it. They are not playing around the back. Once Bolivia gets trapped around the back, they are putting it out. And Suriname causing them all sorts of problem in both of the left and right channels in their defensive third. Throwing here for Bolivia. Bolivia clears the second one, and Suriname wins the first ball again. So they are coming back at Bolivia.
That's the key thing. They're trying to make sure that when the ball goes out, it allows them to set up their defense how they want it to.
Goal
And
kick.
so
Yeah, yeah. Goal kick coming for Bolivia. So they have to start and play from there off. All right. So at this moment, it looked like Suriname is on top of them Africans. Would you say that now? In
I'd
this little
say it's been
sequence?
more. I'd say more in just now. I think it's leveled out, but I think it's been a very even game so far.
Yeah. Interception
Yeah.
against Suriname and wonderful turn for Cherry referee. That is a yellow card. Come on, man. What's up with you taking out the card with the pocket blood? You gave a yellow card to Cherry, and now every time they're pulling a Cherry breaking it away, Cutter's there, but Cherry refused to pass it. That's more than one yellow card, people. And the referee seems to not want to take a yellow card out of his pocket. Okay, all right.
You play an advantage on one, so we'll see what happens when he calls it when there's a stoppage.
All right, it's going to be a goal kick again coming from Bolivia. Our FIFA qualifying games straight to penalties. I think it's the same.
I think
It
they're
should be extra
120
time again.
then penalties.
If
Yeah, I
our
think
straight
it's
to
one.
penalty
It's
Africans.
they go to additional time and then
Yes,
penalties.
it's same like the European rules, right?
Yeah.
Uh, after this finish Africans, I'm gonna try and get lit to sleep and then jump up back 3:30 for the Jamaica game.
Okay.
So people, if you see me don't wake up, that means I went to bed and drop asleep and couldn't wake up for the Jamaica game. All right, so Bolivia, after a good spell of Suriname counter-attacking them to death, and they got through it over and over. Now it's Bolivia's turn. Or cut inside from left-hand side, work it on center. This is a good position they're in. Work it over to the left-hand side. He's going to go for the long shot. He went for the long shot, and Vassen pushed it away. All right, and it goes for a throw. All right. So good little spell there.
Yep.
I thought that Vassan, I think he should have held that down to Africans or not.
I mean, looking at how the ball is moving,
Or you don't think it's safe
I
for him
mean,
to try and hold it? I think he should have held that Africans, in my opinion.
he decided he was going to punch it regardless. So I think his decision was already made.
So I should see.
And that's why
Lamar, Lamar said I woke up back. Lamar, I will have to go and try to get some sleep because remember I have to bring my kid to school instant in the morning, yeah, man. All right, a break here coming for Bolivia. Bolivia ran it out of play. No, I don't think it's on the Concacaf YouTube channel, Richard, but it's on the FIFA on the FIFA channel. Oh, you're doing bricks, cooling brick. Okay.
yeah, hydration
Oh,
break here. Yeah.
okay. Let me see how warm it is there. So let me give you some numbers. Let me give you some numbers, people. Good game so far. Bolivia should be leading in the shots, but at this point, I think that maybe Suriname might be leading in position, right?
Yep.
Because no, Suriname drops in position. Bolivia is leading 62. 2 shots to 3. But 62. So Bolivia got the advantage in the position. But at one point when we were looking, it was Suriname leading the position. And I think it should have been close to 50-50, but they said it's Bolivia 63 to 37. It even dropped a little bit just a while ago, which is weird because Suriname, oh yeah, but it's true because Suriname was counter-attacking them. So Suriname is doing less work with the ball at that time. And they said the game is on Rush Sports, people. Omar Henry said the game is on Rush Sports. But so far, I like what I'm seeing. I don't think Suriname should have a problem. I think they look like they have an advantage over Bolivia. With the speed in the wide areas, they just need to. Cherry just need to be a little bit more cooler, which we know he can do, and just pick the passes them. And then Kirk gets his one-on-one. Once it's a one-on-one moment, it's going to be either a red card or a goal. I just have that feeling that's how it's going to work out. Because they look more sharper. Bolivia don't know how to deal with them once they get the ball in those isolated pockets. I saw Piro a few times over the left hand side and the right hand side. I don't really want him to be. I need him to stay central. Let the wingers them do the work.
No, and that's fair. I think for them, when they get the ball into dangerous spots, I think there's a degree with them where we always like, you know how we talk on some teams will just shoot from anywhere, and I think Suriname needs that in this game and just kind of go for it in that sense. We're always looking for the next pass in this game, and right now this game is begging for some shots on frame. So like I like what Bolivia did in there as they get ready for the reset here, but I think right now I like what Suriname is doing. Bolivia has looked comfortable on the ball, but at the end of the day, they need. I think if you're Suriname, you have to go a little bit more direct and get some shots on frame, even if they're long
Yeah.
shots. Make the goalie make saves
All right.
because they're not
So
going to let you build up.
African requested some shots. Our referee, Africans, I'm very sorry. The referee look like it's in favor of Bolivia. I'm very sorry. They're getting away with a lot of things, especially no cards. But you know what? I am the ref complainer. All right, so Bolivia on the ball. They're having a lot of the ball. Off late.
Yeah, most
But
definitely.
they're not
All right.
penetrating. They're trying to work it around. So they're trying to make sure they don't get caught up into a fight with Suriname so they can win the ball back and counter. So they're doing the best thing, keep it
Yeah.
as wide as possible and try to whip them in. So at least when they get
No,
something on
most
it,
definitely.
it goes outside. So they have to start from exactly what they're trying to break into the box now. Let's see. Exactly. Any motions that they're working with, it has to be an end ball. And Suriname intercepted it, and Suriname is trying to break. And the referee said it's Kirk tried to hold the play, and the ref said no, it is Bolivia's play. All right, so Bolivia on
Yeah.
the throw in. So credit to Bolivia, they're trying their best to make sure they don't get any head start. But at least what we're saying is clear, evident here. Interception here, Suriname, but he gave straight back to Bolivia, and Suriname won the second ball. Bolivia won the third ball, but Suriname won the follow-up ball, and Suriname on the ball now, and they're the one breaking. Bolivia pretty much kicked him down. And kick out going on over there. Okay, and a Bolivia player is down as well.
Every Bolivia player is down at this point. So
Lamar, Africans break down this game so well. The tactics of Bolivia, they don't want the game. Once they are on defense, they don't want Suriname to play. They kill the game every single time with their tactics. So you have to concentrate heavily. All right, so let's see what Suriname could do now because Bolivia got their chance.
yeah. Hey JD, I just gotta run real quick. I'll be back in a second.
All right, all right, all right. So should we let the line open or you let me know when you reach back?
Yeah, leave the line open. I'm just gonna.
All
I'll
right,
be
good, good,
like a quick 2
cool.
minutes.
All right. So yeah, Africans gone. So it's Suriname back on the ball. Resets it back. Bolivia is advancing. Vassen on the ball. Vassen goes over the top. First ball flipped on Giranakir. Giranakir gets a space. Giranakir 1-on-1. He puts it across. This should be 1-1. Oh my God. What a miss. People, it should have been 1-0. Piro gets a empty goal and he missed the empty goal. Should have been 1-0 Suriname. Empty goal. Piro missed. A wonderful work there from Girana Kirk. I told you once the one-on-one comes, that's where the advantage is going to be. And exactly what I said upon just a while ago. Should have easy well be 1-0 Suriname. Piro missed a big chance. That is a terrible miss there. That is exactly what Suriname needed. And they got it and missed chance. And now you have Bolivia on the ball in front of their box. You get a shot, it's blocked. Back to Suriname. Suriname trying to break. Suriname trying to break. You're on a Kirk on the ball. Referee, that's a foul, referee. Stop. What is wrong with his teeth in referee, man? Referee, so What kind of thief? The guy literally dragged down the player and referee continues the play. Wow. Suriname not getting no call here. Just flat out Bolivia. All right, so Bolivia outside and they took a long shot and it's blocked. So a corner coming up for Bolivia. But just a while ago, Suriname should have been 1-0 up easily. Pirro gets an easy chance. He would have loved that back again. Yes, the ref is terrible. That's a 100% foul, and he's looking at the guy's face. And but one thing, Bolivia doing their thing. Give them credit. They are trying to idle on the ball as long as possible because Suriname is so faster than them. Bolivia on top of the 18, trying to square up to get a shot off, and took a shot, and Vassen saves it. And they are going to try and start the play fast, but they don't have enough outlet at the moment. Yes, so they put it short here. Denzwell comes out of his 18-yard box, resets it back to Abena. Abena goes to Van Helleren. Van Helleren goes over the top. Oh, Kirk never read the ball well because if he continued to run, the ball would have dropped straight in his path. And now it's back to Bolivia. It's back to Bolivia. Bolivia is getting some good positions, and they're kicking the ball. They're kicking the ball. The best chance still comes to Suriname, but Bolivia is kicking the ball. So you never may know, one deflection can take it anywhere, but the best chance clearly came to Pirro. Pirro should have made that 1-0 easy. All right, so back to Bolivia on top of the 18, resets to the left-hand side. Let's see if he's going to get it across. He puts it inside the box. This could be a good opportunity. Oh, that's a good opportunity for Bolivia. He crossed the ball, but his unrushing player couldn't get on top of the ball. But that's still a big chance, even though he was not in control like Pirro. And I'm not sure if he's offside, But good play there. Very good play there from Bolivia. So Bolivia is getting a little bit more confidence to come forward. The game is opening up a little. Sad that Suriname never scored the goal, so they can just sit back deeper and try to counter. Our Pirro longer. All right, Pirro can't get onto that. It's back to Bolivia. And Bolivia playing out of their back. Not necessarily playing out of their back because Suriname gives them the midfield. Bolivia. And it's 32 minutes in the game, people. Intercepted from Abena. Wonderful strength here from Abena. Works it inside. Van Helleren trying to do too much running there. Bolivia intercepts it, whips it inside, and it's blocked and goes back to Vassen. And Suriname is trying to start it fast. What a pop ball here from Vassen. And it's on the break. Cherry works it inside. Kirk and Cherry. Kirk outside. Kirk beats one. Oh, God. Good defending from Bolivia. But Kirk looking like he's on to something today. Yes, Brian, big up yourself. Thanks for being here. The officiating is bad, but I think regardless of what they do, Suriname is in this game, and it looks like Suriname does need to get the goal, and Bolivia is all over the place. All right, Bolivia is breaking now. 4-on-1. Past Denzwell here, but he can't get any space. And he ran out of space right there, and he's trying to push back to the throw-in. They whip it inside the box and Vassen gets it. And this could be something that Suriname starts fast because that's what they want. Suriname starts fast straight through the middle. And it's a break again. Cherry, Pirro. Cherry, wonderful flick on. Here, Pirro puts it in the... Oh my God, what is wrong with this dude? People, Pirro missed the next empty chance again. What? Oh my God, the guy just need to lob it over the keeper. And it's the guy missed 2 empty chance. Now a corner coming. Let's see what he's gonna do. Yo, brother, this is perfect. The guy should be on 2 goals. 2 goals already. Come on, man, Suriname. You're gonna play on, and Bolivia is gonna hurt you if you keep on doing these foolishness. All right, now from the corner now, Suriname. Cherry whips it inside. First ball flicked on from Bolivia. Back to Suriname. All right, Denzwell works it on left hand side. What a ball here from Suriname. Beats one, beats two, beats three. And they're inside, works it across to the penalties. What a miss! Oh my God, Suriname should have been 3-0 up. They should have been 3-0 up. Oh my God, how much misses these guys can do it. Abena missed a empty goal in front of the goal. A empty goal in front of the goal. Oh my God, this is bad. Yes, Suriname is killing them, man. They just can't score. This should have been game over by now in the blood. Brian, you know that these misses is gonna come back to haunt them. You can be missing so much chances. It should have been 3-0 already. You know, it's three big chances they missed already in the game. You know, the keeper is down. The keeper is injured. I know he's just buying time. He's just buying time. He ain't injured. Three big chances Suriname missed. Hold on, but they don't even put it on the thing that Suriname missed the big chances. They said two big chances Bolivia missed. But clearly they not even the app ain't watching the game because they said none of Suriname chances ain't big chances. This is madness. Or unless it not updated. Oh, they are slowly updating it. Yes, he should have been easy well 3 goals up. 3 goals up. Suriname should have been, no, they only could have scored 2 times out of the 3 big chances. But damn, man. Our whipping cross clearance here, Suriname is recovery. Suriname got it. They're gonna put it back into the box. And a poor cross that one, and it's intercepted by Bolivia. Bolivia could use this to start something. Bolivia run it out of play, but referee says continue playing. So it's out of play. Referee says continue playing, and Suriname recovered in the end. Vassen will pump it back into the middle, intercepted by Abena works it wide to Van Helleren. Van Helleren goes back to Vassen, and Vassen goes long. Back to Perro. Perro rolls up well. And then he gives it to Cherry. Cherry goes over the top. And they're trying to get Kirk onto the ball. But Kirk couldn't get onto the ball. Very good game so far. Very good game so far, people. All right. Massive respect for all the lovely people that's here. So it's back to Bolivia now. So it's Bolivia's time. They're going to want to score because they realize that as long as they don't score, they have a good chance of not of getting embarrassed in this game. You know. The dentists get done and dusted. What are they saying? Are they saying that are you eating on the dentist? Let me see. Are you saying that the dentist win it and proceed? All right, so it's back to Bolivia because Bolivia has a good amount of the ball. Let me see, people. All right, qualifiers. Oh, Ireland lost it. Okay, so you came here bad minding the dentist. Okay, wow. Yes, I realized that you're bad minding the dentist. I realized that's the case. Yes, so fast he came here. Tell me that the dentist got knocked out. Okay, well, good try, good try. You know, he's in this region. All right, so it's back to Bolivia. Bolivia, give them credit. They have handled the ball well today. They have handled the ball well today. All right. On penalties they lost. All right. So this is still 0-0 after 38 minutes. I don't know how this is 0-0. Bolivia had a half chance. Suriname had 3 big chances and didn't score none of them. 2 of them fell to Peru and 1 to Abena. All right, pressing at the back here. Good recovery here from Bolivia. Trying to kill his team out of the game. But it's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game so far. All right, so Bolivia is on the halfway line. Works it to the wide, extreme wide. Trying to get their normal whipping crosses. That's what they're trying to do. I think Suriname need to initiate some pressing at some point and get them because they're making them too comfortable, and that is never good, you know? You can't let a team get too comfortable because I think that they can press them and take the ball from them. Because every time they do, they took the ball from them. So I don't know if they are not fit enough. Because maybe that's a sign to tell me that you're not fit enough. That you want to not take as much risk. All right? All right, wonderful work here for Bolivia. They're still on the ball. Inside, beats one with the pass. This is good from Bolivia. Coming from the right-hand side. A one-on-one square up. Let's see. Penas. Penas blocked the shot and it's cleared by Abena. And it's back to Bolivia out on the wide side. He kept it in. It's not that throw in, but they have to work themselves back into a position. Suriname making a little effort now to get closer to the ball. And Bolivia is going to take a long shot and it took a deflection. And I think referee is going to give a corner. Give a corner. All right. Barnabas, you don't know why you got. You know, let me leave you alone. If you believe everything, you believe everything. Okay, they said it's a goal kick. They changed it back for a goal kick because I don't know what the referee was actually calling. So it's a goal kick to Suriname. It's 41 minutes on the clock now. 41 minutes on the clock. So let's see what Suriname can do now because Bolivia on the ball for a while with those attacks. So Bolivia and also holding onto the ball, and I don't think Suriname was satisfied with it. So Suriname goes long again and clear the ball. I think they need to hold onto the ball a lot more. Take some time on the ball. All right. Bolivia tried to work it inside. Wonderful work here from Bolivia. 1-2. We square pass it and it's cleared by Denzel. And it's a throw-in for Bolivia. Bolivia picking up some good positions with those double stage passes. So Suriname have to be careful. I've started invite them interception here. Wonderful work here from Cherry. Flick on here from Kirk, and it's intercepted by Bolivia. So wonderful work here from Bolivia. But Suriname need to make more tackles in midfield to win it back from them because I think Bolivia comes for the ball. The problem is Suriname is just faster than them, skiller than them, so Suriname get past them. You understand me? But at least they try. I don't think Suriname tries. Suriname wait till the ball comes into their final third, which is always not good. So I think they need to work on that in my opinion. 1-2 here. Bolivia works inside. Square pass here from Bolivia. Thinks it's too heavy touch. It's intercepted. And it's going to be a free kick for Suriname. Kirk, interception. So let's see if Suriname is going to hold on the ball for a little bit longer now. To get Bolivia coming for it. Because you're giving them too much confidence. Cherry, I love the way Cherry playing. Cherry is playing like a master when he has the ball. Work, poor pass here from Suriname. Gave it back to Bolivia. Referee, that's not a free kick, man. The guy's a softy, man. Pero, come on, man. You let the team down, man. Expect you to put the... All right, so it's back to Bolivia. 2 more minutes before... No, a minute before extra time. Bolivia, acres of space. Suriname invited them on. Obviously, Suriname intercepted it. and trying to win it back to start their counter, but Bolivia is taking care of the ball and they're going to start a counter themselves. So Suriname cannot keep on playing like this. Yes, I don't like it either. I don't like it either. Obviously, it's working because they're technical. So it's not like direct long balls. They're trying to play. They're trying to make 1-2 plays. But I still don't like it. I still don't like it.
Would you say that it's just because of how Bolivia's playing, or just Suriname
No,
aren't
I
reading this
think
game well?
no, Africans they're getting enough space. I think that they
Mm.
just want to get them into isolated areas to hurt them faster. And I think sometimes you have to build
Mhm.
yourself up in the game. And referee, that's a free kick referee. Yeah, man, enough now, man. Oh, let me calm down because this is getting too much now. The guy dragged down Kirk completely, and the referee don't call nothing again. It's getting annoying now, man. It's a bad officiating going on here, blood. 3 minutes added, people.
No,
Terrible officiating on that
yeah,
one.
I agree. If you're gonna give that yellow early, be consistent with everything else.
Yeah,
Definition, JD,
15
I'd
of
say
the
he's
same
been
calls
consistent.
went to Bolivia, and you
Yeah,
don't you don't you don't call it. You don't give a yellow card. First ball goes here.
this is the problem with their building up here. When they have the ball, Bolivia are well structured in their block. There's not really many passing options
mhm.
unless they make them immediately. They have to be patient here.
All right, so work it
The
wide.
one
All right,
problem with
Suriname breaking
yeah,
again because of space. See, Bolivia pretty much going narrow, and Denzel back on it. Let's see what Denzel will do. Hold on to the. Yeah, I like this, man. Get some passes in, man. Wonderful. See a break here. Cheery on the break, and you couldn't give him the ball.
but the idea is there. Like, if they are patient with this, there's a degree where they have to be faster than what they are playing at, but they also still have to be patient, right? This reminds me of like when Suriname was first trying to get its footing into this region, and we might have a nice, okay, there you go, nice interplay.
Yeah, wonderful tackle here. And this is Suriname breaking now. Put the ball in Cherry. Wonderful 1-2 here from Cherry. Yeah, this is what you want to see. You guys are better than these players, you know. Just play in the normal football. See, poor reading. Just be sharper. And credit to Bolivia, they are making sure to take advantage of Suriname not having the gelling and them stuff, you know. Because remember, that's the reason why we gave them the edge, you know. Because they are more gel team. Good day. Where to watch? You can watch it on the FIFA. Judgmental said bias as usual to the South African. Yeah, man, their officiating is terrible, man, terrible. I'm surprised that he didn't give Kirk a yellow to just kick the guy just a while ago, because that's what players does. When you literally not want to give them the call, they're gonna just flat out just do some things, you know, and you spoil the game. Cause it's a good game, even though the tactics which we expected. So it's halftime now. Halftime, guys. 0-0, 0-0, 0-0. I want to say that this game should have easily well be 2-1, because I'm going to give their half chance a chance, Africans. Even though the guy wasn't in a good position to score it, it was still
Mhm.
lobbed to him alone in the area. So he should have been in a better
Yeah,
position. But Suriname gets 2, 3 easy goal. I don't know what Ben Abena did there. I don't know, because he's a defender, you know.
yeah, agreed. But that should have been one. But then I would also say, if you look at the chances, I'd say this game should be drawn. If it was 2 goals, that'd be nice. But I think it's about even for what we've gotten.
No,
People,
Africans,
yeah,
you missed the chances, Africans. Piro gets
yeah,
two
apparently,
empty goals into the goal, him alone into the goal, and him, Africans, into the goal. Nobody there. And I don't know what he did. So and then when you look like you just left when all of the chaos here, I revives a biased human being, and I revives that tell us Suriname should be leading. It's empty goals, so clearly you missed it, Africans. Piro get two of the easiest chances, and then right after that, Abena got a 2 yard ball, and he kicks it on the keeper. He puts it anywhere else aside from the keeper, it's 100%
It's
goal.
yeah. No,
So it
I'll
should be
rewatch
no
it today and take a
level.
look at it. Yeah.
They got the chances to win, lead the game, and before that, those goals, opportunity came before Bolivia even got the chance. So maybe Bolivia wouldn't have gotten the chance because now they could have sat back properly and then counter them to death, because that's a problem. Bolivia can't stop them because they are rock faster. They are way faster, way skiller. So what Bolivia is doing is to play a narrow system, just mark their 18-yard box and invite them to come in, because once you go into the race with them, that's a problem. But the longer Suriname don't score, it's better for Bolivia. You understand me? Because they
Oh,
can
agreed.
keep narrow.
Yeah,
Yeah, the chance
I agree with
it's
that.
coming now,
Yeah,
Africans. All of the chances them coming now. You will see them.
yeah. I'm seeing them all, but like I agree with you there. The longer this game stays 0-0, the more. The one thing I will say is Bolivia has shown that they are more dangerous than some of us were giving them credit for, because they're still a good side, and I think they're still dangerous. This is not just a team that's going to hack their way through. Like, with all respect to them, they aren't. This isn't some team playing El Salvador, right? They've
Yes, yes, yes. Agreed, agreed. And I don't no, but we I gave them credit. You see one of the chances are
oh, we
Africans. Look
did,
at this
yeah.
one. This is coming on right here. Look here.
No, yeah, I just saw that. That
You
has to be
saw
on
this one,
frame.
right? You did
That
saw
has
this
to
one,
be
right?
on frame.
All right,
Yeah,
watch and
you
see the
can't
next one
miss.
now. Watch and see the next one now. The next one is a upgrade all worse. Because now he has the goalkeeper. He needs to chip the goalkeeper. And he decided he's gonna go around the goalkeeper.
Mhm.
You're gonna see it.
I you my thing is, oh, are you, oh, come on, guys.
It's coming now.
Come
It's gonna come now. It's gonna come
on.
now. See it here now, Africans.
Really?
Flick on here. See it here, Africans. Just
Really?
chip the goalkeeper, and he decides he's gonna pass the ball. And
What?
no, Africans, it's gonna get progressively worse. Look at this miss now by Abiena now. Look at Abiena now. Look
Oh,
at this now.
my days. My days.
African
It should not.
Suriname should have been lights away from this. Shouldn't be a close game, blood. So, but
My
it's
days.
still a 0-0,
How?
people, with empty misses from Suriname over and over and over and over.
Okay, so having seen that, JD, all I will say is Suriname, come on.
Yes,
What is
if
this?
Bolivia win this 1-0, it's Suriname again. Give away their Gold Cup.
Oh, Suriname gave him
You're
the game.
welcome.
Yeah. Come on. But okay, that aside, they've got their direct routes in transition then. Like, and if that's the case, you come on. At this level, those might be your only three chances in the game. And realistically, one was on frame. Come on.
Yes, yeah, they should
That's
have
not
done
good.
better there. But the only thing I can say, um, yes, Black Specimen, we are watching the game. Suriname should have scored. I think Suriname had the better chances in the game. I don't think. We all know. Even the commentator saying that they don't know, understand. Oh, because I'm watching on two. You have 1 year and FIFA don't have one. They don't know. Oh, Suriname not leading, because they got the chance. But only thing we can say, the ball fell to one of the guys them that just came into the team, Africans.
Yep.
Yes, Bolivia had a big chance, the one that the guy flicked over when he got away from the left hand side, but the guy wasn't. They still registered it a big chance, but he turned sideways. So in order for him to connect, he
Yeah.
couldn't connect on the ball. So even though we are giving him as a big chance, it's not so much a big chance like Piro he has the advantage over the goalkeeper, and he still did foolishness. Abena had the advantage over the goalkeeper, and he still did foolishness. You know. So the only thing I can
Three
say, he
one,
just
three
came into the
two at
team,
the
so
best.
he
Yeah.
he might be a little bit rusty. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Three
Yeah.
one, 3-2 at best. but still, you at this level, you're not gonna get the Concacaf chances that you get. You're gonna get maybe 5 chances in a game. You have to be better than that.
Okay, well, them have
You
two more
have to be
Africans,
better
and
than
it's still
that.
nil.
Oh, I did the math. Don't worry.
When you say two more coming, how much coming um for Bolivia?
For Bolivia, the thing with Bolivia is when they're on the ball, they're dangerous. They're moving. When they're off the ball, they're saying none of that. They're basically saying, "Look, we are not playing transition with you. So if it's your ankles, we must take because the ref will let us. We're gonna take your shoes too. We'll take your shoes. We'll take the socks too." And oh yeah, the ref will say foul, but that's it. The ref's not giving us anything for these. But again, Suriname for the fact that they've been low on possession, the fact that they've been trying to play more so in a transition, this you can feel good about what they've done. At the same time, this is it's there's a lot of food left on the plate, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah,
and I
I
think
can
that's
agree with that.
where
But
right.
Africans, they will have to hold on to the football a lot more in this half, because now it's a time that you don't want to drop your stamina level, and if you keep on running down and defending like that in the lower block, it's going to be not good for you. But I understand that they
Yeah,
understand and I think they understood the weakness, but maybe they go at it the wrong way. And these are the chances that they
yeah,
wanted, but you have to be more clinical, Africans, because so that means you waste the entire 45 minutes. This is exactly what you wanted, Get it to Kirk. Kirk uses skill to free up himself and get it to Piro. That's what you wanted. It happened, and you
agreed.
didn't
But
took
then this is
advantage of
yeah,
it.
no, agreed. But this is where I think for them, if they're gonna try to get on the ball more, they need to play the whole length of the pitch, right? Because that's the only way they're gonna have spaces, and that will be risky because Bolivia wants to come, and if the ref is not gonna call things, there's definitely gonna be a few turnovers where they're gonna take. They're gonna take Denzel's two ankles like with them, not shake them. They'll take them with them and then take the ball as well. But this is a situation where if they need space, they need to play with the whole pitch, which might mean take it back to Vassen, build out from the back, give yourself more angles to pass through, and then maybe that allows them to build up more with possession because they can't do it on a half in with Bolivia sitting where they are, they can't do it that way. They need to play with the whole pitch in order to do that. And if not, it'll just be a lot of frustration.
Yeah, see, the chance just passed for the guy. It kind of went over to the far post, but it still was a
Mhm.
big chance just the same. Yeah, so you wouldn't make any changes for the second half, Africans? And for people listening, you
Not
would
yet.
make any change, or you run it back just the same? Because you have Cheryl Rebecca on the bench, So you don't know.
Mhm.
Would you give Perro more time?
Yeah, you give Pearl
Okay.
more time, and then or you bring in if you bring on Becker. Becker, let me take a look here. Come on,
Yeah,
look, it's
Becca,
loading
yeah,
in for
you
me.
have the actual main. I am surprised that they did not give this guy is a superstar, man. Margaret, I thought that Margaret would have gotten a game because for Suriname he's very good, So the attacking threat that they have more attacking threat than Bolivia, to come on. So
Yeah,
yeah, they have a lot to use. Oh wow, Yannick is there as well. Damn.
I think Margaret and Becker, you got to get him onto the pitch, but like, who do you take off in that sense? Because I think
You have
you
to
still
change the
want to
whole
keep
system.
Perot
You have
on
to
the
go
pitch.
for a ball position
Yeah,
system now, and you have to bring in Farai and all of those guys. But their bench
exactly.
looks very, very good, incredible good.
Mhm.
For substitutions. Balka can add more value over in the defensive line. You have Becca, Margaret Grot can add the soul striker. I think Grot will play a solid position here because he can just camp in the box. He's bigger than everybody on this field. So I'm surprised. Maybe ease of
Yeah.
change that I think that they will use. And then use the wingers them wider. They can be more defensive and be more engaging in winning back the ball and get it to him. So they have a lot of options.
No,
They
yeah, I
have
would
to
agree with that.
decide.
Yeah,
They have to decide. For the Bolivia side, no, Bolivia, they have to just keep holding on to the ball a lot more and create at least one to two more chances for themselves. Because they ain't playing
yeah.
bad. They are playing better, than, as what the African said, better than what we gave them credit. They are playing better on the ball. Maybe so we would say that maybe Suriname allowed them to play more better on the ball. That could be true, but they still did it. You know. So we have our brother Lad for a reason put a super chat here. Massive respect. Up JD and everyone else. Suriname got this 2-1. So he said he's going for Suriname winning it same way based on what he saw. All right, that means he thinks that Suriname will get the better of the chances them in the next half again. All right. And they will be incredibly lucky because I never expected them to get this amount of chances in total. And they got them, you know? So I will agree with Africans on that. They should have done better with them. But so far, people, good game. Um, Bolivia showcasing why they're here. They're not any slouch. Even though when they were going in, they were the favorites based on the geographical location and stuff. But Suriname proved that I think that if Suriname forward players are way more dangerous, if they had the same amount of dominance on the ball, I think they would have
Yeah.
eventually scored. But it's going to be few and far, and you have to just take your chances once it comes. Don't waste the time. Guys, we have 170 in the house. Please do hit the like button. That's the best thing you can do for the channel. You're here, just get the likes up on the video. I'm going to try and get some sleep when this game finishes. I'm hoping that it doesn't go in extra time, and I can get some sleep to come back for the Jamaica video. Yes, because I already set the Jamaica
Mhm.
video, you know. People said I'm not gonna wake up back, but if I don't wake up, at least you guys know that I was around. You know, I won't miss the next game for sure if Jamaica have a next game because I need to stop talk like it's sure to have Jamaica beating this team. You know, yeah, and the Africans, I kept doing it. I kept following everybody else, acting like New Caledonia is a nobody. You know.
Listen, all I'm going to say is, regardless of what happens, I'll have content for days. Content for days. No, I think yeah, I think this game has been it's been nice. It's been a little bit more cagey. It's been a little less cagey than what we expected, but I think at
Yeah,
the end of
less
the
less
day,
cagey. Yeah, less,
it's
yes.
yeah. I think at the end of the day, it's if Suriname ends up losing this game, just you just need to go to the first half. You need more than that, but that's also encouraging for them at least for now that that is available for them going that direct and going that quickly. And that's where, like, yeah, maybe a Becker into this game could help you as well to add some more legs to the game. Probably not immediately. Probably come that 60th minute, or come
Hmm.
if they do another hydration break here. At that hydration break, get Becker in and then go, and then you
But
run him for the remainder
but
of the
but
game. So I
but but
think,
pretty much they have all the resources to take the game, right?
yes,
So they
that
are the
they
ones
do.
that need
But for
to
them,
do the right. Yeah,
but
I
it's,
agree.
but again, this, if I'm going to be very pessimistic, and this is me being the most pessimistic, I've seen this team with nothing to lose, with everything to gain by just taking the game and not doing it.
Yes.
And so it's in the back of my head. I'm not saying that it's dominating my mind, but it's like I'm thinking, oh, they should be up in this game. And I'm like, oh yeah, remember when they couldn't get past, who was it, El Salvador or Guatemala in their last game? And you're like, you just have to beat a team that didn't care. They just didn't care, but apparently they cared enough more than you that day. And so I
Yeah,
think they
very good
can
point,
get it
Africans. Very
done.
good point. Yeah, but as what African Chris Smith said, Suriname one of the best ball playing team in Concacaf. Well, they are showcasing that they can play long ball and still play football just the same. But I don't like this style that they're using. I want them to hold on to the ball a lot more. But they decided that this is the way it's going to go, and they have the technical ability to do it. They created the chances, but it never worked. So maybe if they go back to their normal style and the chances come under that circumstance, maybe they will be in more control to finish it. You know, so if one style don't work, you switch back to your next style, and maybe you can bring out Bolivia a little bit more, and then you can use your pace to get behind much
Yeah.
easier. But let's see. Second half coming, people. Second half coming. Africans, you're still sticking with your one love because at this point the amount of chance came out. Um, I want to say that more than one goal
Yes,
scoring in this game, blood. I, I,
it
I, I
should, but based off yeah,
you
but
think
based
more
off the
misses
misses,
coming and
it's
one
one
goal
nil.
scoring. So who you giving? You're
Based
still
off the
giving
misses I've
Suriname the
seen,
1-0? Or you're going to Bolivia?
I st- I think Suriname their chances they've had the more dangerous chances. I'll say this: if we get to 6 chances and Suriname hasn't scored yet, I am
You're
shifting
switching.
all my money to Bolivia. I'm shifting it over.
Tell you what, I agree with you. If Suriname miss three more chances, they have no rights to win this game. That's it. Yeah, that is a fact. That is a fact.
In
That's a
the
fact.
in the words of Infantino, today, if after miss 6, today I feel Bolivian. Okay, but if
Yeah.
they score on 5, today I feel Surinamese. That will be what we say.
So
But
people
let's
inside the
see
chat, let me know
if they
who
make
you
any
think will
changes.
be taking it. Suriname or Bolivia. Bolivia had a chance and they had two more half chances, but I would say that they are making a substitution. Balka coming in, Budias coming off, and Balka coming in. So that
Udi's
tells
had
me
the
they are
had the
going to
yellow,
go for
so
more possession now because
yeah.
they're going to put more physical players on the field. So let's see how that works out. Well, let me see how that works out, people. All right. Ellie says Suriname easy. No, man, we can't just say Suriname easy because Bolivia is dominating the ball. Suriname made their change now, so let's see how it works. Let's see how it works out now. Because that means Suriname is trying to combat in midfield more. So we're supposed to see more position for Suriname in this half. Maybe that was their plan. Maybe that was their plan all along. Let's see. So why am I so slow with the ball? All right. I'm on a minute
Almost.
behind. All right. First ball, Bolivia goes forward, and they're already inside Suriname box and try to get a shot, and it's blocked. Already got inside Suriname's box, people. So I guess that sub maybe taking time to get shipped. Piro, wonderful strength here from Piro. Referee is going to finally blow his whistle. Finally blow his whistle.
All right. And the thing that we said earlier, I'm using the whole pitch to build up. They're doing a better job of that here.
Wonderful.
Nice interplay. There you go.
They have made more passes already to me than the whole game. That's what we want from that's what we know from Suriname. Wonderful super pass coming on left hand side, whips it across and it's blocked for a corner. That's what you want. We knew that they could have done this because the next team ain't marking them. But they just decide that they're gonna play a system and stuck by it. Yeah, man, put the ball in now, put the ball in the back of the net. Let we cheer for something, man. Come on, man. You have
Hmm.
the height
Like that's the
advantage.
thing. Agreed. Okay, corner coming deep, but they get it.
Come
All
on,
right, and
come
we're gonna
on,
go
come on.
throw
Give
in
us something,
now.
Suriname. Cheer whips it across to the back stick. All right, good hold up here. Wonderful hold and a long throw incoming. All right, but no
Yes.
Suriname will advance up the box because remember they have the physical players. Them they have the physical players. So you have Anderson. Give you a long throw, Anderson. Give you a long throw. All right, first throw from wonderful touch here from Kirk. Kirk gives it to Piro. Piro,
Oh,
every touch
that
from
should have been
Piro.
one.
And
Is that one? Is that one?
wonderful
Goal.
Piro, wonderful turn here to Piro. Wonderful
Goal.
square pass. Give on a Kirk, missed it. It's still on
Goal.
one nil
Goal.
Suriname. How much chance these guys need to score? Africans they get 50 chance in this game. They
80.
finally put it in the back of
80.
the net, people. They finally
That
put
was
it in the
chance
back of
number
the net.
6.
Suriname need 50 chances. So 1-0, and it looks like it's Van Helleren puts it in the back of the net after 500 chances missed. Again, the keeper is down for Bolivia again.
This Okay, the ball is still
But it
over.
looks
It's
like the
still
goal is
over.
counted.
Yeah.
The goal is counted.
Yeah,
Piro
he
whips it
doesn't have
in.
it.
To Pal. No, no, not to Pal. To Penas. Penas whips it in. Van Elleren.
Yeah.
Oh, yo, he stamped on Van Elleren, yo. Oh, he's looking. Oh,
Who did?
you
He did,
can't pull
or
this
the?
out. This is a full goal. Flat out goal.
No, it's a
JD,
goal.
the stream not in. Oh, because I'm using the FIFA app. That's why the stream is not in it. So
Yeah.
Suriname gets the lead, people. Suriname gets the lead. To be honest, with this chance, it should have been out. It should have been daylight. Like Suriname should have been 4 goals up, 4-1, 4-2 in the game if we are gonna count all chances. So let's see what they do now because the goal they got the goal, which you clearly saw that they could have scored from day one. What you do next? Let me see how you handle the ball. Let me see how you handle the ball. All right. Because they can't manage your speed and your technical ability. Just play the ball around like what you just did. Don't back off, Don't back off. Pile the pressure on them. All right. So it's back to Bolivia. Bolivia resets on their back line because obviously now they have to take our wonderful press here from Suriname. Almost intercepted it, but that's good. That's much better. They're pressing them in certain
Yeah.
areas. I'm a bit behind. An interception here from Suriname. A break here coming from Suriname. Referee, that's a L back. Put it through the middle here. Referee, give the card. You have to give the card, referee. All right. The card has to be. We need to deliver the card, no man. Referee. Oh, Bolivia get away without a card. I can't understand. All right, so a free kick here in a dangerous area for Suriname. So let's see what they can do. If they can whip it in the box, it could cause some problems. Because Bolivia, look at, they're struggling with the movements of the Surinamese players them. So if they can continue moving and work on their system, they can kill off this Bolivia team. But you have to get that second
Yeah.
goal. You got to get a second goal. All right, so Cherry puts it in, not a bad ball, it's cleared. So a corner coming in for Suriname, a second corner coming in for Suriname.
Or
Put it
or is
to
it a deep
Piro.
throw?
Piro stands on the box and put it to him. Yo, what you said, Africans?
Or is it a corner or a deep throw?
Oh, they said
Because
a
I've
deep throw,
liked.
a deep throw. I thought
Yeah.
it was a corner,
Yeah.
sorry. So
No,
so
that's
we have
fair.
Pinas on the ball. Let's see if Pinas can get it inside the box. Don't come short for it. Why you letting them off the hoop? Wonderful. Work it inside. Don't let them off the hook. Yes, work it inside. Hold onto the ball. Wonderful Suriname is still onto the ball. Or still onto the ball just the same. Nice skill. Nice skill. Okay. Clearance here from Bolivia, but it goes straight back to Suriname. Work it wide fast. Square pass. Cherry works it wide right. Anderson resets it back. Van Helleren, acres of space. He resets it back to his defenders, which I don't know why. Tried to go wide. Works it inside. That's a poor pass, but it's still back with Suriname. Flicked it on and give it away to Bolivia. Bolivia on the ball. Works it in central. But now Suriname is making more passes, which is good. Because that means Bolivia have to
Yes.
do more work to get the ball back from them. And believe me, Suriname is going to tear them apart with that style. That's what they needed to do. But look at, they never had the whole 90 minutes in their leg. So that's why they went with a more 45 minutes situation. Because now they're not giving Bolivia the time. Bolivia tried to go inside. Wonderful work there. Suriname won it away from Bolivia. And this is a start. Good work here. Wonderful. The break is on for Suriname. All right, now we have Kier comes down to the left hand side, cuts in inside, outside, tear him apart. Empty. Oh my God. He kicks it away, Africans. Just put the ball across the goal and it's a tap in again. You have him exactly where you want him. You beat him and you just blast it away. So he did all the hard work.
Decision making. It's their decision making has been poor this game. If they make better decisions, it's not 5-0. It's 6-2 at best.
Yes. Yes, Suriname should be leading this game by a lot, blood. But the good thing is we saw that they have something about them that Bolivia is struggling with, you know. But Bolivia is coming back now. Let's see what
Yeah.
Bolivia can offer. Guys, 53 minutes. The game is hot. Africans, more goals coming in this game. This can't stay 1-0. All right, Bolivia gets
It'll
an
if it
opportunity,
stays
empty
1-0,
space
it'll
to
be the
whip it
most
in.
frustrating
First
1-0
ball,
game.
and it goes wide. But good, Bolivia got onto the ball right there just a while ago. So good try from Bolivia. 1-0 people, Suriname. 53 minutes in a game. So Suriname will be starting in their own box. But definitely more of the ball
Mhm.
went to Suriname. Let me see the position. Position is up to 35 to 65. So Suriname grabbed 3%
Definitely improved.
position. And they're winning possession in the second half, obviously, because they're climbing the position. So let's see how it finishes.
No, but like remember what we said earlier. They needed to play with more of the pitch than just half, and in doing so, they gave themselves opportunities. They stretched a little bit more in their defending, and I think that helps them with
But
their passing. That gives you more angles. But
but give
yeah, I
credit.
think
But give credit to
yeah,
Balka. Balka came in and changed. Balka came in and had that defensive steal so they can clog up the lane in the midfield. And
yep.
that's where I think they're getting the draw now. It's down to Bolivia to make their adjustments. A free kick here for Bolivia. Bless up float management. Thanks for being here. Yeah. But well said, Africans. Well said, well said, well said. But they need a next one. They ain't coming off this field winning 1-0. I'm very sorry, people. I am not an idiot. I saw Suriname leading 1-0 against Panama. Um, and when the referee don't want you to come off the field with a win, you better make sure you beat the life out of the next team to get off the field with a win. You Africans?
Yeah. You can't leave it. It can't be that close.
No.
Don't let it be close enough to the ref decides it. That I agree with.
Especially what we watched and clear this officiating don't want Suriname to win this game. So um, you make sure it's not close. All right. Good amount of ball here from
I
from Bolivia.
Olivia. JD, I thought that these referees were trying to make sure that Suriname was Concacaf accredited with the amount of fouls they took. So I think it's it's good to get the accreditation.
Float management say rooting for Suriname. If you ever came here and said you were rooting for Bolivia, no, we have to do something float management. Yeah. So I guess you chose the right option. So we're still good then, blood. Because we only have two CONCACAF teams, so I don't know who else we could have re rooting for.
Uh, I'm rooting for the nation of Macau and Aruba, sir. Aruba. They look so much better here. What are they checking? Hans Hassan with the like tactical cramping. Yes. Gotta stretch him out a bit.
Yeah, but
Gotta
that's the
stretch him
first time
out.
he went down, so that is good, you know?
Tactical cramps. Woo!
Yes, Ellis, they should have won the group with Panama by themselves. Naturally, they shouldn't have been here. But you have to still you get a second chance. You have to fight for it. But Bolivia got back on the ball, so good spell here for Bolivia. But in their back of their mind, they always believe that Suriname can spring an attack, and it really amplified their attack as well. And that is what I love that Suriname did, the Africans. It just
Mm.
gave them a belief that they can break any time on them. So the way they have to attack is to make sure it works a certain way that they have to take a shot. The shot have to be taken. See there, look at they lost this ball. Look how fast this counter for Suriname will start. Wonderful break here. Beat one, beat two, and it's a break already. Piro, wonderful pass here. Just do better, Kirk. If Kirk just control the ball, Chiro was running free to tap it in.
Yeah. This is where I think you might want to put in Becker here for maybe some better decisions if you trust him to do that because the breaks are there, but they're just not their decision making on transition is been questionable, and that would be kind to say.
All right, Bolivia. Bolivia not getting the angle. Yeah, this is a good pass. They're inside the box now, but clearly it's not going to go anywhere because it's a one-on-one. But good work there from Bolivia. Prince Hood in the building. Big of yourself. So Mr. JD, you're bleaching tonight, or you're going to wake up back at 5 a.m. I'm living my life. All right. Yeah. If you don't see me, just go to an extra now, sir. And you come here with a fake account. Wonder why you're hiding behind a fake account. Uh, um, uh, a substitution coming here for Bolivia. Let me see who they're bringing in.
Yeah.
All right, let me see who they're bringing in.
Just allow for Paniagua coming in.
Paniagua, they're bringing in. All right,
Yes.
Paniagua, they're bringing in.
Yeah.
And it looks like Vasin is going to be down with cramp again. Remember, he was having an injury before, it started,
Yeah.
So at least we can say that maybe he's not cheating the system. And Wanahan warming up, so that might be something. Please, Wanahan, make sure you have 30 minutes in your blood. That's all I'm asking for.
30? No, no.
30 minutes in your Wanahan, solid. No, but I think Suriname don't need this for we to say their breakthrough arrived. To be honest, I think their breakthrough arrived already. Like we saw it, we saw it. I think their performances over the last two tournaments prove that yeah, they are here already. In my opinion, in my opinion. I don't know why am I having the wrong alert because maybe that's a problem. All right, so let me check the chat about them here because it look like I have it wrong.
Well, Han's getting his gloves on, so this this might actually.
Han is on. They made a substitution.
No, I said he put his gloves on. Han put his gloves on. That could be anything. So I know I made the tactical going down for stretching, but
No, no,
as a like
no, man. He was injured. He was injured. But I told him
yeah.
play any amount of minutes he can give us. We need it. So it looked like we have continued it. So that's a good
Looks like he's
start.
gonna try to keep going. Get to 80 minutes. Get to 80 minutes, and then if they can get another goal, then they need to. Then I would consider taking him out. He's definitely up, but I'd say if Suriname can get this to 2 or 3, then you can consider taking him out and then just saying, okay, let's save him for the last game.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to
Okay, nice
get
free kick there.
a link. Yeah, because for some reason my live counter not working, but maybe it's just some files I did wrong. So I'm checking to see if it works now.
Right, so central free kick coming for Suriname. Down the middle, they can either go left or right with the cross. Looks like they're
Okay, so
trying
it
to.
is working. Maybe it's just the wrong code. I need to fix that. I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix it. Sorry about that, people. I was a little bit busy fixing something because look, like I've mixed up a few things. You're at the free kick on Africans.
Yeah, the free kick was just kicked for me. And here we got Bolivia building up, going down, coming on the left hand side, circling back. They're going to try to cycle. Nope, he's going to continue on, looking for passing
The
options. But
score is
there's
one
the
nil, one
recycle
nil to
coming through.
Suriname. But yeah, continue Africans. Is there someone asked me a comment, so I just respond
No,
to
no,
them.
no, no problem, no problem. But yeah, so Bolivia is building from the back here. Suriname now in defend and transition counter mode. And I think they can do that well. But a nice chip pass in, but dealt with well by the Surinamese, and it's cleared, but not for a throw. The ball is back out, in Bolivia looking to build throughout the right, looking like trying to get it, but they were able to move it through, looking for options. Oh, he cuts inside, puts it on, and it's far wide. Goal kick coming for
So we have a
Suriname.
next injury down here. All right, let me see if I can get my.
The heating. I think it's yeah, and the ref is letting them know that yes, they're watching the clock, yes. So JD, I guess
All of a
today will
sudden
be the
they're
day we
watching the
get our
clock, Andre.
15
All of a sudden they're watching the clock.
Africans.
Africans. Wow.
Yeah, apparently.
Yeah. So
Nah,
let's
he overextended on that. I get that.
opportunity here. Good shot there from Bolivia. Good shot there from Bolivia. Suriname need to hold on to
Indeed.
the ball longer, man.
Nice save. Nice save there by Hassan. All right. There is a lot of cramping going on here for this side.
Both of the teams them cramping.
It looks like right now Suriname are the ones that are no. Looks like he took a shot to the face there.
Okay.
Ref is not having it. Ref is sending the ref thinks this is all tactics. Suriname, you're
No,
too
no,
far into the
Africans.
game.
Me, you know, the ref got paid by Bolivia. They're just gonna make up as much stories because they never asked the question why the next keeper was going down always. But all of a sudden now, we are
He took a but look at the replay. He took it off the face. He took it off the eye.
yes, he can look at the replay, but he chose not to. So what Suriname need to do is to finish off Bolivia with the next goal now. And then believe me, he's gonna start give a yellow card now to Suriname. All right, a long ball here for Suriname. Get the first ball, Piero. No, Suriname lost the first ball, won the second one, lost the third one. Oh, get the turn. Wonderful. This could be a break. Nice, Suriname getting behind. Okay, he's in the box. Oh, cherry on the ball. Oh, put it over there. Oh, good defending from Bolivia. But they seems to be very uncomfortable with Suriname. Oh, Suriname keep getting away with these ball. They're on the ball again. Okay. Well, come on, man. Do better with the ball. Get a pass, the man.
It is just yeah.
It look
That's a
like
oh and another card for Suriname, but that was warranted allegedly.
all right. Let me come out of this because it looks like I have signed in the wrong thing in a man. Log in with my okay. It look like I signed in the wrong thing. Wemaxit. Yeah, that was a problem.
Interesting, interesting. All right, as JD does that, we still got Bolivia building up from the back, going center back here. Suriname sitting back in what feels like a 5-2-3 to defend, leaving a little bit on switches of play as well as anything in the middle. They have to be quick to shut that down. But stretching out to a back. Yep, they did go to a back five effectively. Ball played out wide. Here we go. Bolivia building, still out on the right side, still on the right side. And three. No, just this player gets thrown. Cool. Cool. So it's a cool hydration break.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Hydration
Yeah,
break.
I think I fixed it,
Um,
Africans.
okay.
Yes,
No,
I
at
think
this
I
point, I
fixed
think
it.
you need to put on Becker here. If you're gonna keep on getting chances like this, you need to bring on Geraldo Becker for this.
Yeah, well, they have to know how much. Yeah, I think so. But what you do, who you take out, because the problem is it is the two that's there now, presenting that opportunity. So what you do with that? You keep him on
I
and
would
take
say
off Cherry?
this. I would take off Cherry, yes, because I think in those moments they're trying to. So there's a thing I would always say with footballers, which comes down to what's it called? Like not playing them out of position, right? Whenever in high stress situations, you always default to what you know. So if you play a winger as a striker, they're always going to drift out wide. If you play a striker as a winger, they're going to drift out into the middle. In this situation, there are players who they are searching to have the ball free. That when they're in high congested areas, instead of just turning and attacking space, they're retreating and trying to find space for them, and that's playing them into more trouble. I think because of that, I think they need to find better avenues. So I think if you put down a Becker in, I think that allows you to actually move a little bit more direct. And Penas just got a did Penas get a card leaving the pitch?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so
The referee is a ass man. Referee's a ass man. Maybe he was born in Bolivia, you know. I've given up on that referee. No, I have nothing more to say to him. The man trying everything to spoil the game, and the game is a good game. They brought on Dake Steele, so maybe they're gonna go to a four at the back now. So maybe their midfield will have to tighten up a lot more because they don't have the luxury of the cluster of the two deeper ones. But they're gonna get more space. So let's see. A goal coming, people. A goal coming for either one of the teams, then, because the game is going to open. Remember, it's a tough situation here. And I
indeed.
can't see Suriname not scoring because they have the opening. Bolivia is playing to open. It's a break 1-on-1 to the goalkeeper. This is a good opportunity for Bolivia. For Bolivia just a while ago.
Oh, nice touch. Yeah, but a little bit too heavy on the touch, and they couldn't convert it. So
And then
I think in that sense,
one bounce Africans, Kirk pressing, and then it's outside for a corner. No, outside. It's outside for a normal play. Yeah, Bolivia not playing bad at all in Africans. Bolivia not playing bad
no,
at all. Not playing at all. Bad at all.
they're looking nice. But again, you need to put this game away if you're Suriname, and if you're Bolivia, you're still alive.
Yeah, of course. Bolivia coming down the left hand side. Beats one. DX Why DX over the left hand side? Nobody marking him. So it's a free working to the top of the box. And deflection took. Oh, 1-1, people. 1-1 out of nothing.
Yep.
Nothing. A ball block. So Suriname is just lackadaisical inside the box because a ball bounced off someone and then reached and the opposing player. So that should score, because if you're not alert in your own box, that is your fault, blood. All right, and
Agreed.
they're acting like the world is done. 1-1. I think it's Dick Steele. Dick Steele seems to always never have. Yes, it is Dick Steele. He always seems to. I don't know. Oh, I don't really meds him that way, man. He always seems lackadaisical playing.
Yeah. Like, and
Slow.
it's not even it's not even a question that this was building or anything, because it was there. The chances were
Yes,
always
yes.
there, but come on, guys.
I think they should have brought on what you call it? They should have brought on um Becca to continue.
Yeah.
But the game's still running, people. We said a goal was coming. The goal was coming. Um And it looked
There
like
goes
what
my
they were going to make
1-0
a
prediction.
substitution again.
Yeah. Okay, so
All
bringing
right, so they're
Godoy
not playing. They're trying
for.
to go for it, people. So let's see what Suriname have the bigger ballers them on the bench, and yeah, yes, Zaba, the amount of goals he give away for Suriname. I am surprised if someone pick him again for Suriname. I don't rate him highly, you know, man. I think he's the opposite playing style of a Surinamese team. Always either he's scoring a one goal or I just don't understand. Make it count, man. What kind of unnecessary turning? Make the ball count, man. Good 1-2 year. Make it count. Anytime. Piro, look how easy the ball you have and look what you did here. Come on, man.
Go Piro for Becker.
You don't have any cushion now, you know, so you have to make use of the ball now.
Mhm.
So it's 50-50 now, people. 50-50 now. And to be honest, they played for their luck. They played for their luck. It's not a clear cut goal that they scored, but they played for it, and so they deserve it. You know.
Mhm.
All right, so they're back on the counter again. Let's see, they can't find any avenue good defending for Suriname, but they got it inside the box, and this could be a chance for. That's a very good chance for Bolivia. Could have scored a next one, but he puts it straight to the goalkeeper. But a very good chance for
Yep.
Bolivia.
For a team that tried to go defensive, you couldn't tell.
Yeah. I don't know what the coach did there, but yeah. Yes, the match could have finished before halftime, but tell you what, it still says they are updating missed chances for Suriname even now. Yes, so they are Bolivia looking the better team now.
Yeah.
Bolivia was always on the ball. Princewood. This is, so if that's the case, Bolivia was always the better team in the game.
True. Yeah, I
Yeah,
never got to ask
77
you about
minutes.
this
The
coach.
game open. Suriname has very good baller on the bench. Ballers would have started for Bolivia on the bench, so I don't know what's going on. Bolivia breaking now. Good spacing for Bolivia. Let's see. Oh, over dribble there. That's poor from Bolivia. And then a poor pass from Suriname. Give it back to Bolivia, and they gave a free kick away now. But the referee says continue to play. Kind of helps Suriname. And a poor shot taken there. Wonderful Piro can't turn out of a traffic rotted. If you had Becca there, you don't think Becca could have spin out of that? Come on, man. And they're going to just continue make Bolivia come back to win this. If they continue with this stupid play. Wow. Wow. Penalty Bolivia. Wow.
I mean,
Wow.
they
Obviously, if you're
haven't
playing
played
like
with
that,
fire.
I don't see any other way. Wow. I'm a little bit behind, so wow.
You was it him again? Was it him again? I know
No,
there's
it's
pain right
Abina.
now, guys.
Abina they call it on. Abina they call it
Bena,
on.
Bena. Okay, I was about to say.
Yeah, but it is same my Dexter. Dexter let the guy in. It is same Dexter man. The guy is the worst player, man. I don't know how he invited the play in. Invited the play in. I don't think it's a penalty, you know.
I think it.
Yeah, he got touch. He got touch. Yeah, he got touch. He got touch. He got touch, people. But the way he went down, these Suriname give away this game, man. Suriname give away this game. The score is 1-1 now with a penalty. With a penalty. And they scored it so
It's
2-1. 2-1.
remember what we said? If we say they lose this game, we're gonna go back to all the chances they missed.
2-1. 2-1 people. Bolivia came from behind.
Uh,
No, they didn't save it.
right.
Zaba, I don't know. Every time they bring that number two in, Dick Steele, he adds. He's over the left hand side when he's naturally playing over the right hand side. So I don't know what happened. I don't know why players on the bench can't come on that are very good players. Let's see. Let's see. I don't know what happened because they made the bench. So he made two defensive changes. So that means he's satisfied. Yes, that means he's satisfied. So 2-1 people. 11 more minutes, but to be honest, the way Suriname playing, I don't know what to tell you. They had enough chances. Let me see how much they count the big chances them now. Oh, 3-3 big chances. It's at now. So that tell you that Suriname should have been a lead 3-4 nil long time. You know, they got the chances, but and the game still in the balance, but the way this is a bad change. I would double sub back Big Steel.
It's yeah. They let this is waste. This game is wasted food. This game is wasted food on a plate for them. You can
Oh,
blame the refs if you
one attack.
want. You can blame all the
One attack.
things. At the end of the day, you had three clear chances in the first half, and one was on frame.
Yeah, they still
You
miss the
score one of
chances. So
them.
yeah, we can't blame the yeah, that is true. We can't blame the coach so
That's it.
much.
Yeah.
Piro
This is
Piro
this is
missed the
wasted
chances
food.
then. Piro missed the two chances, two big chances.
Yeah.
And Abena missed one as well too. So three big chances that's missed. So it shouldn't have come down to this. You know, they got enough chances to score the goals them. Yeah, but I guess they have to play now, you know. They have to actually play football now. Remember, you know, to be honest, you know, they look at they can score every time, you know. See, two passes and they're back into Bolivia's net and they just make a bad pass and give it back to Bolivia. So that's the only difference. No, Bolivia might not try to score the third one. That's the only difference. Yeah, let me check the likes if people eating a like. Yeah, yeah. Dick still.
Yeah. Keep away.
Dick still is a waste of time, man. Okay, yeah, people hit the like button once if you find it informative, but if you don't, it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, just do what you want. Yeah, we have
Uh,
11 more minutes to go. Let's see how much more chances Suriname can create and how much they can actually score out of the chances that they do create. Oh God, let me see if my body can hold up for that Jamaica game to rotted. Um, Please God, if Suriname scoring, get two goals, cause I can't manage an extra time. Cause if I do the extra time, I'm not doing a Jamaica game. So if you're scoring Suriname, please score two
end
in
it.
normal time.
End it in regulation.
Yes, because I need extra sleep, you know.
It's World Cup season. It doesn't care about your sleep.
Yes, but I told you that's what I was telling you. Any one of these two teams
Yeah.
win, they are going to be the favorites to win it against Iraq. I know Africans say, "Oh, Iraq, no, Iraq not beating none of these teams. These two teams are better than better than Iraq blood." But That's what I was telling you from day one. Yeah, Margaret is on the bench. Margaret, wonderful 1 2 year. Put it in early. He was in front of you. Just give it to the closer man. They're making some clear errors. Clear errors.
This is again. Oh, now you want to bring in Becker with what? Maybe at best 12 minutes left. You know, I'm blaming the coach. I don't care. I'm going after the coach for this. What are you doing?
What I did, people, I just went and typed in Jamaica Reggae Boys. Jamaica Reggae Boys game start 3 hours from now, and I saw like
Yeah.
15 people streaming. So maybe I can get some sleep in the people, cause you understand me, Africans, because enough people are there,
Yeah, I
man.
hear you.
My God, 15 people stream a game that's starting 3.5 hours from now. Jesus Christ! Oh Lord. And then maybe we could get the finals, the final one. I'm gonna stay for final, come back for final one. When is the next game? Let me check. When is the next match? Is
Tuesday, I
it?
believe.
I'm tired, man. 31st, 31st. Let me see if next game 31st. Yes, both of them on the 31st. So
Oh, dangerous cross, but not dealt
Caledonia,
with.
no, we know that Caledonia. It, well, if Iraq comes out, that means Bolivia will make it. Suriname can't make it if they don't beat Bolivia.
Like, yeah, Iran and Iraq aren't the same.
Iraq. JD, stop the foolishness because are you the people? No. I'm just saying. Good work here from Kirk. Put it across. What? Oh my God. Look at the cross, the man. Oh, somebody don't latch onto the cross, man.
Wasted food.
That's another
Wasted food.
easy. Just hero, man. Come on, man. You need to be right here, so right. Oh God.
I, I just they didn't even just like. It's not even that they disappointed me. It's just that it wasted. It just wasted.
A good cross.
Like,
That's a good cross still.
it's-
Even the keeper was shocked there.
and now you want to make your changes in the last 10 minutes of the game.
Well, I guess that's his plan.
This is like you know what?
Who is taking off?
No,
Who is taking
no,
off?
goal scorer.
Okay, Van Helleren. Okay.
Yeah. JD, you know, this reminds me. He's coaching like I don't like the people who hates. Actually, no, he's coaching like Chris Hughton was with Ghana, where they're playing one way. They have no hold on the game. It's still 0-0, and then
Jubitana
Mali
coming
scores with
on. That's a good. Yeah. It doesn't make any sense. No. Yeah. Yeah. The
Mali
coach.
scores,
The
and it's
coach
like okay,
tactics
okay, let's
today
make some
is.
subs.
Yeah. I think Africans get this post preview correct. The tactics from the Bolivia players them, and the tactics from the Suriname. The Suriname tactics wasn't ready today. You can clearly see that individual players are better, but you gave Bolivia their whole confidence in the game. All right, Suriname put it in. Put it
And
back in the box. They
now,
don't have any defenders on now, so don't play with the ball.
will there
See,
be a
you
third?
slow the play
Will
up
there be a
again.
third Bolivian player who is
See a
injured?
1-2
Is
there
there a
behind the
third?
back line, and then a poor pass, and then a 1-2 in empty to the goal, and a poor strike. Yes, Al Caledonia expected to win the game, so that's why I don't have to waste my time to watch today because I really need extra sleep. So Yeah, I think I'm gonna delete these streams because I'm getting a little bit too tired, man. So I just get to sleep and then do the review tomorrow. People remember I don't run down views, man. So I can watch the game tomorrow because in the mornings I can't still 6, 7, 8 hours straight, man. Because I never got to sleep before this. And then once they win the game, I can just come out for the final one. And then now I only have one game to do on the final day because I won't do the Bolivia Iraq game. Let me see 31st. What is on the 31st? Because I don't want to set myself up for the 31st and then I can't make it as well, too, So let me make sure. Uh, so 31st. 31st.
Yes.
31st. Who's on the 31st? Alright, so 31st. Alright, 31st. Alright, so 31st. Okay, you have. Okay, we don't have no ladies game or nothing. Okay, you have Nigeria playing too as well. Okay. Nigeria is friendly Africans. So I never tell me said
Yeah.
Nigeria have games.
Well,
But that's
I'm
in
only
the day
paying
still,
attention to
so
teams that matter. No, I no Nigeria. They after their appeals were not appealed.
Nigeria
They
have
just
Iran
gave
later.
up.
Iran 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would have to miss that as well. Cause a Friday, I'm tired, man. Ellis is a good game, man. It's a good game. Um, no, James. Jamaica will play and win the game. Jamaica don't need me today for waste my sleep for that game. I will come back for the next game, blood. Let me remove these streams. A break here coming for Suriname. Good defending Bolivia.
Oh, we're getting 10 minutes. Oh, FIFA, FIFA.
Oh, that is the only thing I did in favor of Suriname to add 10 more minutes. Jesus Christ. Um,
I wanted my 15. Oh, I'm back in. I'm energized, JD. I'm back in this.
no, we're not getting two disappointments in one night. Yeah, Richard Minutes, Jamaica can easily win that game. That's the game we expect Jamaica to win.
Yeah, and I'm
What
not
happened
really
there? What
disappointed.
happened?
Like, oh, players trying to
Let
get,
me remove this stream.
everyone on Bolivia is trying to get their they eat up this 10 minutes before it came. Like, I'm not disappointed. Like, okay, I am disappointed, but it's like I'm not mad because it's
Um,
just they did this to themselves.
I never said I'm confident that Jamaica will win the game, but I said Jamaica. I've always said Jamaica is the favorite for that game. I think people. I don't think people listen well, because my statements them have never changed. I'm a cerebral enough person. I'm not a stupid dunce. So if I know what I'm saying. I've always said that Jamaica is the favorite for the damn game. I just said once my body come hold up, I'm not gonna bleach. You think I'm making money doing these videos?
I
I
just
said I
don't
will do the
under
next
like
one.
yeah.
When no, I kind of save one game, because Jamaica alone will be in the next final game if they make it, and I will do it at that time. I don't see the big deal. If 500 people
So
doing
JD.
streams, why can't I go to my bed, man? Come on, man.
Okay, so JD.
Yeah.
There's still time in this game, but assuming that the result stays as it does, where are you putting the blame?
Um.
Oh, come on, guys. How are you?
It's I would say coaching. I would say coaching. Even though we still had chances missed, I have to say coaching. I still thought that the coach could have made better adjustments and read the game the right way. Yeah.
This game is going 15 minutes.
And
JD, I'm telling you, this is going
eh?
15 minutes.
What you said?
This is going to go
No, I
15
never
minutes
said
of
Jamaica
additional
can't
time.
lose. I never said Jamaica can't lose, people. Guys, stop. Just focus on the Suriname game. I just said I at the start of my video, listen well. for the Jamaican fan base, I had said that Jamaica is a favorite for this game. The Iraq, the Congo game, Congo is the favorites for that game. That's why I thought that Jamaica final game will be harder. That's what I said. I've never changed it. And I said at the start of this, I'm going to see how I do feel, and then I will just work with that. And then I said, I'm kind of a little bit too tired. I'm not going to waste my time to go extended because I'm going to do the 1 hour between trying to sleep, get a little rest, to get up back. And I just think that it's too much. When I look, I saw so much people streaming. Just let the man them stream and get the views for the day. And I will do the last game. So let me just get my body strength. I have my kid for wake up and my family, man. Come on, man, and I got up to do one video. I could cross here, almost for Bolivia. Daniel, no, it's a good game. It's a good game. And if you watch the game, Suriname had a lot of chances, so you don't want to give a team that already created a lot of chances more chances. Of course, you will kill time.
And it's 10 minutes you have to kill. It's not so every taking the
Well,
additional
well,
30
well.
seconds will do. And I'm getting my JD. I'm getting my 15. Okay.
Yeah. Draw them damn games, yeah, man. Um,
Like yeah, like and to the let's yeah, like I'm not. This is the thing. Like I'm annoyed with them, but at the end of the day, like you said, like they did this to themselves. You
Well,
don't
we
those
got the
three
game that we
chances.
wanted, don't we? We got the game that we wanted. We got the game
Yeah,
that we got the extra goals and everything. Because I told you that one goal ain't gonna score, you know? One game look a little bit open. Good luck, Bolivia.
yeah, that's fair. It was like don't get me wrong, it was a fun, entertaining game. But when you see your team, the team you're rooting for, just waste away the opportunities, like this is this is when your parents tell you don't waste your food. There are hungry children in insert country, right? This is the food they were talking about wasting,
Yeah?
hypothetically, of course. This is when they say don't waste your chances. This is what we mean. And
Please,
this
God.
the Commonwealth has failed me today. Okay, JD, the Commonwealth has failed me.
I can't
Okay,
manage the next 25 more minutes. That's all I'm telling you, Africans. So I'm
get
just
him my
hoping that
15.
Suriname don't score back in this game, man. God damn, man. I'm tired, blood.
Sorry, yeah, man for Portland. It's 2-1.
2-1.
Bolivia.
2-1.
Yeah,
David says stress is not easy to handle. David, do I look like I'm stressed? What? I wonder if you guys really know who I am. David, I'm a very cerebral human being. You don't realize everything that I say I do. At the start of my stream, I told you I have a time that I'm working on. What is wrong with you, dude, man? And if I feel a certain way, I'm gonna do a certain thing. What is wrong with you, man? You know, have enough Jamaicans.
yeah.
Jamaicans are always on live. They have nothing else to do. So you can just easy well go out the extreme blood, and then I do it the next time. I literally said that blood. But you just make like when you just make up stories, like when you always want to be aggressive, when you want to always have a fight with people. I literally said that I it all depends on the time. I have my kid. Should I leave my kid to stay to watch football? What is wrong with you, man? Have like a respect, man, and like a decency, man. I literally said that to you before the game start. So, can I predict a result? Can I predict a result? Come on, man. It's like when you want me up on the internet, not doing nothing in your life, and make my kid can't go to school just for what? For making them feel good? When everybody, Jamaica is the only team plays, I have everybody up on the internet. So why I have to make the 9,000 million person on the internet? If I can take the rest on this day, I will come back on the next time. That's all. No, Guru, I meant that you have 55 streams going on, and I'm just saying that because of that, let me just take the rest because I have to get up in 2 hours to get my kid to school. Because if I do the game, I have to leave the game to go straight to the school. And I'm saying these games are going too long. Maybe I misjudge the damn thing. Because if you look at the games
You know
and the
what?
time and blood, by the time I
Decision
go to
make.
bed to wake up back, I can't manage that blood. I am not gonna make you bully me into to staying on the internet, brother. I don't need no money, I don't need nothing from you. You're not gonna keep me on this bad internet thing. When I would bleach the next time when I planned out that bleaching time. When you're not, you think me as, yeah, oh, I'm to the man, all right, you know.
JD,
on, on the whole internet, the whole
JD,
night. No, Guru, me no me,
JD.
Guru, I said all of this early on. They are just making up stories. No, Lamar, because I don't like them make up them stories and go out and be disrespectful. I'm not into that. Yeah, go ahead, Africans.
I have a question for you, and maybe this is maybe it's too harsh, maybe it's too early.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'm trying to take the pressure off of Canada, who has some people are giving them this moniker. But I'm gonna ask this because are the lights too bright for Suriname?
I wouldn't say that because you just brought in a striker and he's the one that missed the chances them. So you brought him in, you got him into the position, and he missed the chances. You create the chances them as well. You understand? So they have
True,
made the step. They
but
have made the step. They have made the step.
oh
Put it the best way. They have made the step to the final part. So what they have to do now
oh.
is to continue on the same
Mhm,
trajectory. That's all I can tell them.
mhm.
Just continue on the same trajectory and see what happens from here. God damn, please don't make a goal score. I can't manage any more extended time blood.
My argument would be because my argument would be simply they've had two games in big moments where they could have really solidified where they can be in the region, and they've just the first one was worse than this. This was just missed chances. But this is now two opportunities where they've had the opportunity to put the game and do
Yeah,
something, but they weren't able to do it. And so
especially
that's why I asked the question: Are the yeah?
the one against Panama. I would say the one against Panama definitely is the one that I would say that they gave away. You know?
Hmm. Yeah, and I think the Panama game is definitely this. I think you look at this Bolivia game, I will definitely agree and say they gave this game away. And then their last game of the group, they should have had. They walked into that with a less stress, and it's three opportunities where you look at them and say, it's like, well, there's nothing really to show for. Why are you punching the ball? Why are you punching the ball,
Who punching the
goalkeeper?
ball? Because I'm a little bit off here.
But goalkeeper, why would you punch the ball like that? Like, I am legitimately upset with you. Why would you punch the ball?
Oh,
You could claim
he
it.
gave the ball back to Suriname. Okay. And oh wow, that's the next chance they get. The game finished, guys. Um, the game finished 2-1. So Suriname is out. Bolivia advances. To be honest, very good game. Very good game. Chances all over the place. Yes, Suriname had the best
Yeah.
chances of the game by around 2-1. So if you have three chances for Bolivia, Suriname had six chances in the game. Then they have missed them. But we will have to do the run up on it because, as I said, I'm a little bit tired, blood. Um, so we're gonna do a recap on it, and
Yeah,
I will try to do the recap for Jamaica. So for all of the fans, them, I will
most
try to do
definitely.
the recap. But I have to go to sleep, and I don't want to tell anybody any lie. Because the problem is, I can't. I would have gone to the bed, try to wake up at the 3:30 to start the stream. That's why I set it for 3:30 because I knew that I was going to do the Suriname one, and then try to get it back. But I don't want to do it, and then can't wake up back and then let down people, you know. So
Yeah.
better just don't do it and just get the sleep and just wake up and bring my kid. And then by the next game, which would be the 31st, I would be free, so I could do that on the 31st. All right? Yeah, man. So that's what I was saying. So all the stories about pressure and stories, yeah. Yeah, go ahead, Africans. Let me do the 5 minutes and then I'm
No,
out of here.
yeah, yeah. Let's do the five. I think if you like, it's not the team I was rooting for, but then again, if you're honest with this game, this was a nice, fun game. The problem with it is if you're
Yeah.
Suriname, you go back to the first half, those three chances. You in the games like this at this level, you're not like not every game is going to be a CONCACAF game where, and with all respect to our region, you're not going to be playing Bermuda every game. You're not going to be playing the U.S. Virgin Islands or whoever. The chances will come few and far, and you have to make them count. That doesn't mean that they all have to score, but you got to be better with your chances. And Suriname in the first half, those three misses, three big chances, one was actually saved. You have to do better than that situation. And I think at the end of the day, that's what they'll look back to. You can look at the referee, and I know people will bring that up. People will bring up the fact that what's it called? Their coaching. I don't know what their coaching is doing in this game. If someone could tell me, I'd like to know. But if you're Suriname, you're looking at this game and saying
They
it's
said I
even you
can't.
decide to sit back. You can't drink
Africans,
Coke this late. Yes.
I'm doing not sure. I'm trying to get through the 5 minutes. Um, and them are stressing me out. They are saying that I can't drink cola. I am just grabbing anything to keep myself awake for the whole time, blood. See, I have juice, water, cola, continue Africans. They are doing everything aside from the football that we're talking about.
Anyways, if you look at the stats, this Bolivia was more on the ball than anything, and I think that's the game that Suriname set out to play. If they look back at it, I think they really like taking the misses, taking the coaching. This was a full plate of food that was there for them to eat, and they chose to just put it on the floor. And so, if you're Suriname, you have to look at this opportunity and say, "What did you just
Opportunity
do?"
missed, yeah,
Like
yeah. But credit to
opportunity
Bolivia.
missed, indeed,
Credit to
indeed.
Bolivia
Uh,
because, to be honest, I
mhm.
think the game worked out exactly as I expected it. I you could clearly see that maybe the region and the tactics slightly was off on from Suriname. Dake still, I don't
Mm.
respect Dake still. I think Dake still I don't think he played much good games for Suriname, and he kept getting more games. And the fact that you have Charles Lebec and those guys on the bench, and they are not coming on. We have to blame the coach a little Africans because remember, Piro missed two chances before. So how much more you need him to miss to take him off then? Unless you're so comfortable with
Yeah,
him to say that he's gonna score the next time. No, no, no. You have to give respect to the other guys and that came in and did it before him as well.
yeah.
So you put on Becca, and that's a new fitness level, a new set of pressure to come back and try. But tell you what, I'm not disappointed in Suriname, not at all. I am impressed with with what they have done today against Bolivia.
Mm.
And they should have won it clear, but they never won it. But they still come through the game, and I like it. I like it, people. All right. So guys, remember to
And
subscribe to
yeah,
African's channel. Subscribe to African's channel. Go ahead,
well,
Africans.
I guess so.
Finish it
Yeah.
off, and then
No, and
we're done.
yeah, I'll finish it off there. I guess, and there's my channel if you guys want to subscribe to it. But like, I think yeah, it's in the moment, and who knows? I feel like I might just go like go a quick 30, a quick 45
What I
here.
said? What is that, Big
So
Boss?
I might. I said I feel like I might just do a quick 45 on my channel because I feel like I just
Okay,
there's
if
so
you
many
want to
words I want
say
to say, but I'm
something,
not sure.
I'll just wait here until
Yeah.
people go over there. So yeah, and
But
then
no, yeah,
it,
yeah, like the more I think of this game, it's just wasted opportunity. Like, so, there's a part of me that's like, yes, you guys show that you're at a level, and at the same time, I'm like, yeah, but you're better than this. So you're not. They're not going to be in this position again. And this goes back to what we were saying earlier. I think if you look at the two Concacaf teams that are here, right? Yes, Jamaica versus Curacao, you could have said could have gone anyway. Suriname had the World Cup in their hands, and they let it slip away twice. And that's where like I'm feeling where I'm settling in. And yes, like this game, you can point your fingers at different opportunities, but they had two opportunities, one in the groups and then one here to really put these games away, and they didn't. and that's the, you got 4 years to sit with this. Yes, you can come back for the Gold Cup. Yes, you can try to play for the Nations League, and those will be great. And yes, but the World Cup was there, right? And for Bolivia, look, they played their game. They were on the ball. They were a lot more direct than I thought they would be versus Suriname. And I think credit to them controlling the pace and saying we're going to be on the ball, and then if anyone else, if they're going to beat us, you're going to have to beat us in transition, which they almost lost that way. But Bolivia showed where they're at, and them versus Iraq is going to be a very
Yeah,
fascinating
I think
matchup when it gets to it.
I am going for Bolivia blood. I
Mm,
said it before it start. Any one of these teams that won it going through, I know that they're gonna beat Iraq. But you keep telling me
mhm.
that Iraq is gonna beat any one of them. Congratulations to Bolivia. I think Bolivia is gonna win it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a crafty, crafty game between both of them. I wanted Suriname to go there because Suriname would have played more free flowing football. But Bolivia
Mhm.
show that they can try if you give them the opportunity to play. So I'm going for Bolivia.
Yeah.
Anyone out of this, I thought that they were going to be the one advanced, and I'm gonna keep this, and I'm gonna come back, people. So guys, um, Africans, you said you're gonna do a stream or something, or not?
Yeah, I'll get something up in like 10 minutes here. So yeah,
Okay.
my channel link is in the chat there.
S-
So if you guys want to swing
So
by
guys, the,
there
the
in like
channel
ten
link is in
minutes,
the
do that.
chat. Sorry for all the people that, but I don't think most people saw that I set up a stream. So I will try and make it for the next game. Good luck to the Jamaica team. I already thought that they would have won the game. They are the favorites going into the game. Um, yeah, but I will try to do a review on it tomorrow. For Nigeria people, I will miss the Nigeria game as well because the timing is going to be too much. The timing is going to be too
Yeah.
much. And my wife is not going to be my wife is not going to be home, so I that's why I've not done so much videos. So maybe that's why you guys don't know. That's why, because I have to work my time and my family comes first. You understand me? Yes, so I have to do what I have to do. And what I'm doing is not doing the video. I will come back and do the preview review. So you guys watch the game. I will watch it on a different time, and then whenever I get the time
Mhm.
to come and do the post match, I will come and do the post match. It's not a problem. All right. But respect and thanks for
Perfect.
everybody that came through. It was a good conversation. You guys stuck onto football. You still are a one and two troublemakers, but we expect troublemakers always. All right. Yes. So
Yes.
yes. So take your respect again, Africans. Thanks for the support. All right.
Not a problem. Not a problem.